All right, creatures. It is Wednesday night. You know what that means? AEW Dynamite. I'm here with very cute GM, and we're watching wrestling.
Yep.
They got a new song again?
Yep. I guess so. Unless this was on last week, which I didn't. I don't think
I
I listened to it.
I don't remember hearing it. Could be wrong. They are in El Paso, Texas today,
Okay.
and I looked it up because I was like, "Oh, Texas. Let me see. It's 9 hours away from me." And I'm kind of like in the middle of Texas. I was like, wait a minute, how big is this damn state? Huge. All right, what we starting with? Tony Schiavone. Oh, we're gonna start with Hangman. There we go. There we
Oh,
go. We have Davion in the chat. Hello, Davion. How are you?
hey Davion. Hey David.
David Bond is here. Hello. He said I'm watching Dynamite on Max. So am I. There he go. He wearing the title? Is he wearing it?
Yes, he
Oh,
has.
he's
There you go.
wearing it. Oh. He should have wore them pants again from Sunday. Just one more time would have been all right, Hangman. Come on, Texas, make some noise. Hey, what is that WWE title I'm looking at?
I mean, people they spent money in those titles. Got to bring them somewhere, I guess.
They selling AEW titles, and those things are going for like almost $900. But you know,
So I've had a few people. I've read a few things about why Hangman should be the one to dethrone Mox. And I
mm-hmm,
do agree with their assessments. You know, he's day
mm-hmm.
one, blah, blah, blah. It's a redemption story. I get it. And it's
But
swaying me. However, I got to stick to my guns and say Darby's going to be the one to dethrone
Darby,
Max.
Jim, I didn't even think he was going there. I didn't even think you were going there.
No,
It's
I'm
too,
just like, I'm stubborn. I got to stick to my guns. If I said it
it's,
was going to happen, even if my mind has been changed a little bit, I got to
mm-hmm.
stick with it just because I'm stubborn. Even though
It's too late.
I
Too late for Darby. Okay. Right. He gonna be celebrating, right?
yeah.
Will Ospreay. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Rumor has it they were pushing each other to win.
The right person won. Right person won. All right, Osprey. Well, thank you. Return what? He didn't even take a picture without that shirt on. Why you gotta give it back?
Because he's not going to defend it. He's just going to. He doesn't need to carry it around. He won.
Okay. Well, never mind. All right. Well, he going for the world title. That's good enough for us. He's winning at All In.
Probably, but, I'm still got to stick to my guns.
Darby, he won't even be at All In.
He's already off that mountain.
All the way off?
He was in Nepal last time somebody checked.
Like off the mountain?
Yeah, off the mountain.
When? Didn't it take like a whole month to get up there?
Yeah, but it takes like less than a week to get down, apparently.
Wild. Wild. I did not know that. The title got a missing sign. AEW. Oh. All right, Hangman. 7 weeks already. I doubt it's in that briefcase, but okay.
I just want him to open it and it's just cracked into a million pieces.
That seemed more likely. Because it don't look like anything's in there, to be honest with you.
Swerve.
Oh!
Oh, he's got to do something for 7 weeks.
Let's see what Swerve gonna do. Maybe come whoop his ass. I don't know. Uh-oh. I know he's not gonna come out here and shake his hand or congratulate him.
Are you sure you're not? He's not going to shake his hand.
Why should they shake hands? We not friends.
He was on the redemption story last time he was like hanging with Swerve.
They're barely together, barely. Shabani, you gonna want to go? Is he leaving?
He's leaving.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. What is this? Oh my god.
I guess we gotta address this.
GM, we didn't remember this even happened.
Well, they're reminding us.
Wow.
I don't think he loves you guys.
Right. I mean, Swerve, you should be smart enough to know that Hangman had nothing to do with it. Damn, I didn't know we was going back to this. Okay. And he's remembering this now?
Took you a while. Oh my god.
He did say that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did say that.
You did menace his child.
Um, we don't have to go that into it.
Dude, I'd
Oh,
fucking stab a man if somebody menaced my cats. This is a child.
eh, that's understandable. We don't need to be bringing it up now, though. Tell the truth. Yo, who you talking to like that? Hangman. Helping. Oh. Oh. Where the use of security guards at? Where they at?
Oh, look, it's Osprey.
What the? That's not what I had in mind in terms of useless, but okay. What bruv doing? Who is doing his hair?
I don't know.
Oh my god. We didn't need him out here. That's what the security is here for. Holy shit, chance. GM, this better not be going to some fatal four way thing at all in.
Then Darby's really winning.
What the fuck? Oh
If it's,
my
if it's
god.
a fucking four-way, then Darby's really winning.
Hell nah. Hey man won his spot fair and square. Everybody
Yeah,
else
but
are
that if
back
he
in
it's if
line.
it's more than if it's more than a one-on-one, it doesn't make Hangman strong. He has to beat Hawks by himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Who is doing this man here? Okay. What, what is going on here? I want to see no fatal four way at all. my god! All right,
He
Pastor
is the
Osprey.
chosen one. We get it.
All right. Together about what?
Because the Death Riders are going to interfere, so he needs people behind him. Well, I
Oh,
guess that's not happening.
there I go. Never mind. Bring the security out here.
You, you menaced this child. He burned your house. Bygones are bygones. Stop being a big baby. All happens.
I mean,
He's gonna work
he
with him.
he, he don't have to work with him, right? We-
Yeah. Well, for this story to work, everybody has to band against the Death Riders. Blah 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 blah.
I mean, all them people the Death Riders got, and Swerve and Williams is gonna help. We need more people. We need more people. GM, which side you on?
I mean, obviously, I'm not on the Death Rider side. You know that. We all know that.
I'm a little undecided at this moment. I'm a little undecided.
Do you really want the briefcase to be? You really want the title to be in the briefcase until like the pay per view after All In?
If Moxley won, I wouldn't be mad. I know y'all would. I wouldn't be mad. I'm cool with it. You just say you want a Darby, right?
No,
There
I
you go.
say Darby was predictable. Do I want Darby? Nah, I wanted this storyline to be done like ages ago after
Mhm.
like the Death Riders stopped making sense.
Well, they said it's
But
7 weeks. We'll see.
but but if we gotta do this story wise, it's probably gonna be Hangman. I thought it was gonna be Darby because of the rumors that they were waiting for Darby, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
All right.
sticking to
We'll
my guns
see.
and saying Darby because my mama didn't raise no like waffler when it comes to these decisions.
Oh my god. All right, you guys. Well, that was an interesting segment we just had. We got Rally in the chat. Hello. Davion said Adam Page has to win the title at All In. Mr. All Days Off is in the chat. Hello, Mr. All Days Off.
Hey, Mr. Holidays off.
Brother said $900. OMG AEW title. Come on, that's too much. Do you agree? Yeah, I agree. That's a little too much. I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh look, it's the
I agree.
Death Riders here in the pickup.
Look at Claudio. Oh my God. Claudio married, right?
I think he's with Sarah Del Rey and they have a kid.
All right. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
It means that he's in a long-term relationship and they have a child together.
Can somebody? Oh, well, who is not taken? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yuta?
No, 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 thank you. We love you,
Gabe,
but
as far as I know.
Gabe, no, thank you.
Oh,
They're like babies, though, right?
I
If
know.
there's a two in front of your age, don't call me.
Um,
Don't call me. Who are they going against? I didn't even see the card at all, so I don't know
I didn't
what's
see the
going
card
on.
either.
Very interesting. Well, the Death Riders are here. Um, oh, John Moxley, Gabe Kid, Marina. Who are they going against?
That
Oh,
means Willow's in the. Is it the Ops?
I don't know. I didn't see anything for the
Because
show.
I feel like it would be the Ops if it's with Marina, and then Willow.
Yeah, Willow definitely will be there, and whoever else was part of that Anarchy in the Arena match, two of them that's not doing anything, they'll be over there. Moxley, we love you. Everybody who's talking about Heyman and everything, that's not me. I'm rooting for you. Rooting for you. Black Hat said, "Yo, rooting for Hangman, but we know it's Darby. Darby name still coming out your mouth. What Darby got to do at this point? He's gonna go home and heal up, rest up, and maybe we'll get him for Forbidden Door, right? Maybe.
Yep, there's
Jay
well.
Millie
So
in the
this has to
house.
be the ops.
Okay, well, Willow, she looked good for everything that happened on Wednesday.
I mean, she always
I
looks
mean
good.
Sunday. Everybody looked good. And it's crazy because I went back and looked. How Mark Briscoe was bleeding more than everyone in the Anarchy in the Arena match put together. Wild.
Speedball. Okay, I was
Speedball.
totally wrong.
What's Speedball got to do with this? I'm not missing something.
No, I don't know.
Everybody
Nope.
else was unavailable.
I guess reusing that Balatro gear.
Um, Speedball.
And
Mark
Pastor Briscoe.
Briscoe. Well, he did show up at the match.
How many? Where are all his stitches? Probably under the headband.
Yeah, I know he got to be stitched up. Okay. Mark Briscoe being there not completely random, but Speedball baby, I don't know where he's coming from, but
I
okay.
mean, he was mouthing off to the Death Riders at some point.
But we're so nobody from that match was available. Okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, I
give him
heard the
TV
Bucks
time.
are real beat up, which doesn't surprise me. They went through a lot of things.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Look at Mossy. Mossy look good. Oh yes. Mark Briscoe had beef with Gabe. We need them one on one, Tony Khan.
So Leo pointed this out. Gabe has the Death Riders logo in his pants.
Where?
It's that little emblem is an owl.
It is?
Yep.
Well, I'll take your word for it because these glasses is not showing me anything. Um, well, Clark Connors is out of the Best of the Super Juniors, so baby, we need you and the boys to get together to find out what the hell is going on with the War Dogs. So we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Look at Speedball. Wait a minute, Willie, you that's not even in the match.
No, it's Gabe, Mox, and Marina.
Okay, well they Willie, y'all could have brought somebody else to come out there to help y'all out. Well, Gabe getting some TV time. It's been a while. It's been a while. We got Quadarius Bennett in the house. Said Pride Month is next month. Oh,
Yep.
Pride next month.
Yep.
Well,
Guys, June, don't let the people in charge tell you that's not true because it is Pride Month next month.
I was gonna say it's not true because people already started with celebrating Pride, especially like a lot of the major cities or whatnot. But just getting the
Yeah, but the government
festivities
ain't going to
warm
say
up.
anything.
Oh yeah, now that we have that what is it again? DEI and all that shit. They're never gonna say anything.
Nope. We got to do it ourselves.
Yeah, the government won't say anything. Maybe your job might say it. Like my job, they're still on that DEI shit. So you know what? I'm cool with it. I don't
I work at a university. They're scared shitless, so they're not going to say anything.
really
Yeah.
for funding and shit.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. Horrible. Oh, and speaking of government, Todd and Julie Chrisley getting pardoned.
Yep. Oh, NBA Youngboy, he pardoned him too.
Did he?
Yep, he just did it today.
Today, oh well, I've been. I don't know. I don't know where I've been at today, but I didn't hear about that. But the Chrisleys, though.
I think one of the Chrisleys, the mom went to his like crypto dinner or something.
Oh, you know they voted for that. Well, they probably didn't vote this year.
No,
But
no, I'm not saying. Not only did they probably vote, they bribed him.
I could see it.
Because like the crypto dinner, I think the tickets were like obscene. The price to get in.
When was that?
It wasn't too long ago. It's like a week or two ago at this point. Because there were
Wild.
protesters there.
Wild. Well, America.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Now look, I find them entertaining because I'm not gonna lie. When they used to come on, I think they used to come on like after Monday Night Raw or something like that, and I used to be right there on the couch watching. I found him to be entertaining. I always thought he was gay and just being with the wife just to be with her, and I liked
We call
him.
that relationship a beard.
Oh, a beard. Oh, well, there you
Yeah.
go. Um, and I thought it was entertaining, but I honestly shouldn't we be pardoning people who actually should be pardoned, right?
Well, I mean, if you give him a lot of money, he'll pardon you.
Well, that's not going to help for the rest
I
of us who are
think
poor.
were the tickets like $1 million for the crypto dinner? Let me double
A
check. That's what I
million
heard.
dollars.
Crypto dinner um, ticket
What? But
prices.
he had pardoned other people
$1 million
so far, though,
per
right?
seat. That's how much the crypto dinner to get in for tickets were. So probably she paid Chrissy's mom paid like $1 million just for the seat, and probably maybe a nice donation on top of it.
What the fuck?
That's my thinking, but it was $1 million per seat.
Well, was the food good at least?
No, I saw a picture of the food. It looked bad.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Very underseasoned.
I could imagine. I could imagine. Jamie Lee said AEW, AEW,
Yeah,
AEW.
let's talk about AEW, please.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of worrying about $1 million plates and shit. Davion said that belt being in that briefcase is nasty work. Black Cat said the plot thickens. David Bond said, "Here comes our boy." We got Tia and B in the house.
What's up?
Hello, how are you? How are you? Michelle Adidon said, "Where is King Leo?"
He's in the chat.
Black Star said, "This could be interesting. This could be an interesting day as I'm already calling it Wrestling Summer already."
Mm-hmm.
King Leo said, "Say his name," and we have Daniel Barry Sports in the house. Hello, how are you? They still in the ring.
Yep.
No, they could have just gave them one-on-one. I would have taken it. I've been saying it for a while. Very interesting. Very interesting. We got Jokey Jokes in the house. Hello, how are you? Black Star said this wrestling summer because by September no one will care. That's not true. What's going on in September?
Is Forbidden Door in like August, September?
All out.
Oh wow,
All
okay.
out. Yeah. Dawson Luke said, "Oh, FC Swerve better not turn heel. Don't do it, TK." Well, he's not a babyface either. We got Dice in the house. Hello, Dice. He said that's cruel. Now I don't know where they're going with it, but we'll see. Okay, we haven't seen Moxley and Speedball in the ring together ever.
Nope.
For the first time for everything. Moxley's in great shape. Don't
He
let this
is.
whole Death Rider thing distract you for how good he looked. I see Marina ready to get in that ring. The ladies did so great on Sunday.
Oh, they did great.
Really great.
No,
Really
like
great.
Monet and Hater was good. Mina
Mm-hmm.
and Tony was good. Character work from them is always like top notch.
Yep. And we didn't even get Mariah. We didn't get Mariah. Mariah did post, I think, yesterday that she's on vacation. Because people
Yeah,
was
let the
like, well,
girl
where are
on
you?
vacation.
So when she said that, then they posted when Penta had posted, my future is here, whatever the hell he said, my present is here. And then he already obviously made up his mind about going to WWE. Mariah, baby, I'm not doubting you for 1 second. You just at home chilling and waiting for the time is right. That's it.
Yeah.
She's not going anywhere.
Now she's on that like 12-step skincare routine. She's having her bubble
Mm-hmm.
bath.
Yeah. I
She's
would be doing the
rewatching Pride
same.
and Prejudice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Willow. Now I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care for the overall look from Sunday, but when she put the overall down and it said Big Black and Jack, I was like, "Holy shit, girl, you got me! You got me!" Jay Millie said, "Is it going to be a four-way at All In?" The devil's a lie. I know that. There's no way. There is no way. Raleigh said, "What is going on with Osprey hair? Maybe I'm jealous. Wish I had hair." Hey, look, every week is something different. It literally is doing something different every week. Wheeler, you ringside. You might as well put in the work. Okay. All right, Speedball.
Yeah, see,
Who
he's
is
doing work.
that?
It's Yuta. Who else would it be?
Willie, that's what I said. Willie, you ringside. You might as well do something. And the referee never paying attention as usual.
Well,
Oh,
he's dead.
um, well, Moxley will take care of that from here. GM, didn't they
What?
just get commercial? It wasn't a whole 2 minutes ago. It wasn't even a whole 2 minutes ago that they gave commercial. Well, okay, they got bills to pay. Kilio said Perk Plus versus Vidal Sassoon. Blackstar says Zach Morris. Yeah, it's giving that. It was giving that something like that. Um, Kilio said trios title for who?
I think.
Swerve, Bruv, and Hangman. So that Darby can take the title at All In? I don't think so. Jamie said I'll take Swerve versus Osprey. Fletcher's in the house. Hello, Fletcher. How are you?
Hi, Fletcher.
He says Swerve and Osprey versus the Bucks at All In. I can see it. No. What we doing? This is what we're doing with our top stars, putting them in tag team with the Young Bucks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Would it be a bad match? No, but we
No.
can do better than that. We can do better than that. Black Cat said, "I see where this is going, baby. You tell me where it's going, because
Um,
I'm clueless."
somebody mentioned it in the chat already, but this is going the way Avengers Endgame is going.
Oh, I didn't see that movie.
Basically, let me put it together for you. We have to all unite against the greater evil.
But don't everybody die anyway?
No, they won technically.
Okay, technically, we did. We lost some people, is what you're saying, along
Their
the way.
sacrifices were made.
Yeah, understandable. That some of us are gonna just have to die so we can win. That's how it happens sometimes, you know. Black Star said, "I expect a total rehaul of the women's roster in NXT."
Yeah, I heard about that.
He said, "But what I'm hearing, expect multiple promotions at Evolution too, baby. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll be at All In." And y'all seen it? They're doing what is they doing? The NXT something NXT the day of All In, and later on Saturday Night Main Event
Yeah,
on the
they. I
day
saw they
of
were.
All In.
I saw the counter programming.
Now they had already announced the Saturday Night Main Event thing a long time ago, so I already knew about that. That's later on in the night. The NXT thing they recently added that on because
Yep.
All In was supposed to be later on in the day. Then now they dropped it down to I think one my time or two my time, something like that. And I know it's early, but okay, I understand y'all moving it a little bit earlier in the day, but now y'all putting on another show just to do it? Come on. Come on. Y'all feel some type of way about AEW. We know it. We know that. That's okay. Fletcher said, "Why the fuck this feels so forced? Swerve all of a sudden. Remember, he still hates Hangman. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying." We got William Berg in the house. Hello, how are you? Blackstar said this had blood and guts written all over it. When does blood and guts usually take place?
I
Like
don't
before All
remember.
In? If that's the case, then maybe. Fletcher says now they focus on Hangman and Swerve. Now it's Hangman and Moxley. TK.
Nah, they have 7 weeks.
Blackstar says the AEW World Briefcase. Hangman not going to be able to dethrone Moxley because he will be focused on Swerve. Do not do this shit, Tony Khan. We'll see where it's going. They might end up being friends or something. Even if they do, I still have my eyes open on Swerve because you never know. You never know. Come on, Moxley, tag him. Will somebody get our champion some water?
Oh, he spat at Willow. That's not
Did he
nice.
spit on Willow?
Yep,
I
it's
know
Gabe.
people. There's people who are ready to get in that arena right now because of that. Well, damn. Um, ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Kid. There you go.
I mean, Gabe, don't forget, you used
Who's that
to
right
he.
there?
That's Chris Statlander.
Chris Statlander. She could have been out there.
Yeah, I was about to say. Once a long, long time ago in the Indies, Gabe Kidd feuded with Joe Hendry for the Internet Championship in WCPW. And Joe
Mm-hmm.
Henry wrote a song about Gabe Kidd
Mm-hmm.
when he was still like 21 and he still looked like a child.
Oh. Was it good?
Yeah, I'll link it.
I'll have to hear it. I'll have to hear it. Let's see. Um, our champion John Moxley has been putting in so much work this entire time. Oh, did y'all see the Action Dean 2 show last night on Ring of Honor channel? I told you I was gonna be coming out. Beast Mortos was on there, thank God, because I've been missing my man for so long. But the GOAT, Brian Danielson, was on the show last night. He didn't wrestle, obviously, but he was on there, made a little appearance. Brian, we miss you. We miss you very much. Gabe is being so aggressive right now. Um, okay, let's go. I know, like I said, I know people who's about to go to that arena right now for you, Gabe. We love Willow. Rally said thoughts on Omega leaving. Wait, what? Oh, Omega giving Rhea Shafir a snap suplex at Anarchy in the Arena. Different. Does it happen in WWE? Men doing moves on women. Don't you mind? Or you thought it was awful? I liked it. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it, right, Jim?
Nope.
I am 100% for women and men being in the ring with each other. Well, hold on. What's going on here? Oh no, they're about to hurt Mark. Who bleeding? Gabe bleeding? Oh, okay. Well, that was almost a three, but almost don't count apparently. But yeah, I am totally for men and women being in the ring. I know a lot of people feel like it has nothing to do with like abuse or anything like that. I don't know why people look at it that way, but like everybody, oh Claudio, GM, we should get them Death Rider shirts, right? What do you think?
Oh, look, it's Commander.
What the hell, Commander doing in here?
It's Endgame, Tati. It's Avengers Endgame. We have to fight against evil.
Really, Commander? We didn't even need him over here.
Actually, apparently there's a qualifier in Collision.
Oh my god. I guess it make sense. I guess. What if the Death Riders lose? They're not losing. They're winning. Oh, Paradigm Shift. Okay, we got it. We got it. Bulldog choke. Let's go. Willow, go sit down. Sorry, baby, I love you, but we're doing something right now. We got it. We got it. Okay, everybody got a submission move locked in. Oh no, Mike Briscoe. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Death Riders win. I like it. I like it. Kalia said Gabe had the Death Rider logo on his pants. Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. So if you go to that video I sent you and go to like 32 seconds, you'll see what Gabe used to look like at 21. He looks like a
21?
yeah, he looks like
How old is he now?
he's
He's
like
still in
in
his
his mid
20s for
20s.
sure.
He's like in his mid 20s. He looked like such a baby back then.
Oh my god, he looks so different. I
I
wouldn't
know,
even have
right?
recognized. I wouldn't have recognized him if it wasn't for those eyes. Oh, her syndicate. Oh my god. If Bobby and Shelton don't have a shirt, MJF you don't need one either. I don't know how y'all felt about MJF with the Hurt Syndicate on Sunday, but I wasn't impressed.
I give that match they had a 2.5.
Yeah, it wasn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't what I was hoping for. No, but Sammy and Dustin lost, so give it up for that.
They should have demolished them.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't care. Like, I don't care for the trope that the older the wrestler, the better they are. No, they should have they should have just stomped them into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That match was
I agree.
that like shave like. I think that match was that match 22 minutes? Hold on, there.
22.
Hold on.
I don't remember it going that long.
It was when I heard the time on it. It was like some. Okay, let me take a look.
Oh, hold on, rematch with the girls. No DQ tag match. Oh, Penelope.
No, it was oh wow, it was only 12 minutes. No, it was FTR that went 22 minutes that I thought they could have shaved some time off of.
Oh, that went too long.
That went way too long.
I agree. Megan, Penelope. They gave a really great match on Sunday on the pre-show, and I was like, "Hey, this was good enough to be on the main card." So here we are.
Actually, let me show everybody what Gabe used to look like. Hold on, let me share my screen because I freeze frame on his on that
Please, GM,
screenshot.
because I don't know how to use this thing. Okay.
This is what Gabe Kidd used to look like, everybody. This is him at 19 to 21 years old. Look at that child.
That looked nothing like him right now at all. It's a glow up. You got to glow up, right?
He did have a glow up. Yeah, the song is he'll always be a jobber. Yeah. He'll always be a jobber to me. Is when Joe Hendry was feuding with Gabe Kidd when they were in Defiant Wrestling.
That's wild. How old is Joe Hendry?
He's older. I know he started wrestling, like training, like in his early 30s or mid 30s. Like he started late.
He's in his 40s right now?
He might be late. Yeah. Gabe Kidd was a kid for real. All right, let me take that off.
Wait, hold on. Joe is 40-something years old right now?
Hold on. Joe Hendry I think he's in his late 40s. He is 37. So he's not, not too bad.
37, but he over there picking on children?
I mean, relatively speaking.
Yeah, he was probably still in his 30s by the time he over there picking on Gabe Kidd. Shame on you. Shame on you. Black Star said, I told you Hangman won't win a damn thing. Well, I mean, he won the Owen. So we're halfway there. We'll see what happens at All In. Riley said that match was crazy. Wow, good pay per view, wasn't it? Double or nothing. Oh yeah, actually, I think that pay per view turned out to be better than a lot of people expected.
No, it was a great pay-per-view.
Yeah, some people saying pay per view of the year. I don't know.
It's a possible candidate.
Yeah, I guess we can put it up there. We can put it up there. We can put it up there. Fletcher said, QGM, didn't you say you turn off the TV whenever Death Riders show up? You didn't turn off your pay per view?
No, I was playing a mobile game.
They did great in Arcane Arena, though.
Yeah, that was more than the Death Rider store, though.
Jay Millie said, Marina getting ring time. Thank you. Absolutely. Fletcher said, David Bond, Gabe Kidd is part of the War Dogs.
We don't know what's happening with
We
them
don't know
right
what's
now.
happening with that. Yeah. We don't know. Blackstar said, is MJF, especially if he is pretending to be face till he gets a title?
Honestly, if they want to make this whole thing interesting, it should just be MJF trying to win Bobby over. Because they're like low key, Bobby is pretty good comedically. Like they can make that as like a nice long-term storyline before MJF eventually stabs them in the back.
Eventually.
We Death, taxes, and betrayal. That's MJF.
Guaranteed. Statlander about to cost Willow the match. No way Death Rider's taking an L again. Well, we don't even need to do all that. Death Riders rightfully... Oh, hold on, Ricochet. With the fashion? Okay.
Apparently, that's another anime reference. I don't know the anime. Yeah, this coat is another anime reference. Is it a One Piece reference? I don't know. Somebody was showing because he did an Attack on Titan reference with something he was wearing, the Naruto reference with the Akatsuki coat he was wearing at the pay-per-view, and this is another anime reference. Somebody showed the picture.
Ricochet need loyal subject. Oh.
Did you drop crew? Did he say crew just to use? Tell me that wasn't like just a phrase. It wasn't.
I think it was just a phrase, unless they want to put all the light skinned brothers in the same group. No.
Sure.
Why are we doing that with Ricochet? Didn't I say he should be going for a TNT title or something? No? Y'all don't want him going for a singles title? Now
no, that's Fletcher right now, apparently.
Well, I was saying the same thing too. Oh no! Oh wait a minute! Tonight, Kyle Fletcher.
Tonight, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They wasted the opportunity. Unless Kyle Fletcher better win it tonight, the TNT title, because.
Oh look, they're matching.
Cole, I'm bored.
Matchies.
They look great.
They look good.
Whoever is back there doing the makeup, Lord have mercy.
I'm not really feeling Penelope's headdress though. It gives me too much like pagan witch vibes when Megan is going for like the Greek thing.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
I mean, I'm sure they look great, but that's my only one critique on that on this outfit.
Wait a minute, they got a gold chair?
Yes.
Well, why not? Why not? All right, Harley Cameron, Anna Jay. Davion said, I need a Mark Briscoe versus
cowgirls.
Kid. These are the looks that they were on Sunday. They look great. They didn't have the hat. At least I don't think so. But
that 2x4 is like a very traditional. Like if you got like a traditional tattoo art over your arm, that 2x4 was basically that.
Mhm. Mhm.
You got the pinup girl. You got like probably a daggers on there somewhere. Maybe a
They look good.
snake with an apple.
They look good.
No, they look great. I'm not saying they don't. They look great.
Fletcher says, I think Fletcher might dethrone Cole today due to what happened on NXT yesterday. What the hell happened on
Well,
NXT?
JC Jane became champion.
Oh, well, I think a lot of us saw that happening anyway. They gonna do bigger and better things with Stephanie anyway.
I
But
think people. I
Adam Cole,
think
we're bored.
yeah, but I think people were more surprised that it wasn't Jordan that dethroned her. It was Jane.
Oh,
They
well,
thought
yeah,
she
that
was
makes
gonna,
yeah,
she was gonna lose it, but they don't. Everybody, I think everybody was banking on the fact that she was gonna lose it to Jordan.
right. I guess that makes sense. I get that. And prayers for Ricky Saints out there too.
Yeah,
Prayers.
yeah.
Like be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anna J. Oh, y'all not giving Penelope enough credit. She been killing it since she been back. Fletcher said it's funny how y'all don't ever check the card and act all surprised when the wrestlers show up. Oh, well, I will say this. I think this morning what I saw was Fletcher and who Fletcher gonna get? Adam Cole, and then people were complaining that only one match was booked for the whole show. That's what I
Uh,
saw early this morning.
you see, I'm away from my computer most of the day because I work at a bench, and you're not supposed to be scrolling on your phone when when you
Hmm.
have gloves and ethanol around you. So
Oh.
I'm unless I see anything during my lunch break, and I come home and I do errands right away, I'm not
Hmm.
going to see much wrestling other than like whatever you or King Leo sends to me on Instagram.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Once in
mean,
a while, I might
honestly,
catch something on Blue Sky, but that's about it.
but they should be posting things, but at least by Monday or Tuesday, a couple of matches that's going to be on the. They don't have to show the whole card, but at least something for people to look forward to.
But yeah, usually it's like my earbuds are in for a podcast while I do like bench work, basically.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about getting into audiobooks. I don't know. I'm more of a hold a real book kind of girl.
It's
Um,
it's good when
I
you
don't know.
have like when you do a lot of tedious tasks. Like
Hmm.
I do a lot of things at work that I can just turn my brain off and listen to something.
Yeah, because I think I already watched every episode of Judge Judy, so now I'm at the point where I'm just like, all right, I can't hold a book at work, but I can be listening to something at work. And I mean, I've never went the audiobook route. I do prefer buying books and reading them, but I'm gonna give it a try. See how that work. See how that work. What commercial are they giving right now? They are wilding.
I have UPS.
I got an Amazon commercial with all these ladies at a table fighting, and the lady is ordering a box of wine glass because everybody broke them at the table. Okay. All right. Well, that's how. If you at my house and you fighting, I'm gonna show you the door. You're not gonna come and mess up my furniture and my good cup. I don't think so. We got Rob's in the house. He said, "Good evening, ladies. Hello. How are you?" King Leo said, NBA YoungBoy, what the fuck? I don't even remember what he did. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even remember anything from that.
I remember watching the court case about that. Like I listened to a couple lawyers on YouTube just go through like court cases. I
Hmm.
forget everything from that court case because they moved on so fast to a bunch of others.
I don't remember anything from that. So honestly, I'm not. That happened. That was a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Um, was that a couple months ago or was that
I'm not
somebody
even
else?
sure.
There's so
That literally could
many.
have been somebody else. Literally could have been someone else. There's a whole bunch of y'all catching L's out there, but that could have been someone else. But honestly, I don't remember anything about that case. But okay, okay. Pleasure said this feel like a slow motion AEW match. If you can tell the wrestlers are sore from the pay per view this weekend. Oh yeah, they put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's why you see
Oh,
Willow
that's
out there by
what
herself.
I was mixing up. So I think the one I listened to more recently than NBA YoungBoy was Young Thug. When they were going through his court case, I got them both mixed up. But yeah, I heard about NBA YoungBoy today on the news. He did everything, got caught again. Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, there you go. And this is what I'm saying. It kind of, well, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. All I know, GM, if it was us that did something, they're not letting us go.
I mean, they're paying top dollar for a lawyer, so we can't afford that.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. All that happening and Tiger King still locked up. Still locked up.
Didn't they deport his husband or boyfriend or something?
That's what I heard too. His husband like 20 something years old or whatever. GM and I got nobody. Oh my god.
You don't listen. You don't need to be famous for a bad thing. So
No, well, I don't want to be famous. I'm just saying how he got a he's like what 50 something years old,
yeah, but he's famous for
locked up
bad
for life,
things
and he got a 20 something year old man. Come
because he's famous
on.
for bad things.
Crazy.
See,
Absolutely crazy.
if we were wealthy cougars, uh,
Hmm.
and we had that mindset, we could probably get very young men.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Oh, we got a table set up. Oh my god, Harley, please be careful. Oh, Anna, they're really trying to get her through the table. Hold on, Megan.
I feel like I don't know what it is about Anna's chair swings. I don't know. Maybe if I feel like she looks like she goes too soft on them, but
She just did. Uh huh.
I don't know.
She just
Maybe it's
did.
just me. Maybe it's just me.
Right, because Megan really threw herself, and Harley didn't really apply any pressure to throw her down onto the table. This was all Megan.
Yeah, but even when like they were doing those like stereo chair shots and the steel pipe to like
Hmm.
Megan at the beginning of the match, I don't know. Maybe Anna's chair slings just looked weird to me.
I feel you. I see it. William said, "Leo, I'm shocked that cute GM know who he is." Oh, he's talking about
NBA YoungBoy.
NBA.
I don't know his music. I just like to listen to a lot of like lawyers talk about court cases. I also learned that people self snitch a lot, so shut the
That
fuck
too.
up. Like literally, shut the fuck up.
And you heard about the GMs? I know you said you was busy today, but was John Laurinaitis name got
Oh, I
taken
did
out?
see that. I did see that. Somebody did
John
like link me that.
John knew his ass was in deep water, and he was just like, you know, what, fuck it, I'm snitching. So we'll see.
Mhm.
Vince McMahon. That's
Oh,
what I'm
she's
saying.
bleeding.
Oh
Holy
my god,
shit.
Harley, is that her nose?
I think so.
Oh
Like
my god.
she looks like the Joker.
Oh, she said, I don't need no doctor. I got this.
Man.
Oh shit. It's a lot more blood than I expected. Oh no, Penelope. Okay, y'all probably gonna have to check up on Harley. That's what happened to what's his name the other day? Action and Dreaded. We didn't even get a
Yeah.
update.
Yeah. Yeah, his nose, like
It
his
gotta be
nose,
broken.
yeah, it's gotta
It
be
gotta be.
broken.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Anna looked like she got hurt on that chair. Okay, Harley Cameron, she putting in work.
I mean, oh geez, she's always been putting in work. She's improved a lot.
Very interesting. Very interesting. She has, yeah, absolutely. Riley says speedy recovery to Jim Ross after his surgery to remove the cancer. He is recovering, and surgery went well. Coming from Conrad Thompson, hopefully he will commentate when he's better.
Yeah, he wants to keep
Yeah,
working, so
well, that's all he knows. I get it. Yeah, Anna and Harley. Yeah, they pushing, but they hurt. They might as well take the win because they Anna and Harley have won on Sunday.
yeah. Well,
I see
they won.
Doctor. Hold on, Doctor Ringside. Where Anna at? Oh, Harley. Would y'all check up on her? Oh, she bleeding on her arm and everything. I just saw Anna walking outside.
Yeah.
Uh oh, Megan. Okay, well, doctor's here checking up on her.
I'm very surprised Megan wrestles with those nails.
Oh, I didn't see them.
Come, come on, show the nails. They're pretty long. I'd be so scared to get them like chipped or ripped off.
Yeah, I totally. Hold on, Mercedes and
Town hall tonight. Mercedes and Tony.
okay, they meet live. It could have been Jamie.
She has a
Who's
low
that?
rider.
Oh, look at CEO. Hey, she look good. She always look good. I was about to say when she get a fourth title. Never mind. Now, Hangman, he gave up the little Owen Hart title earlier, but CEO is gonna be holding on to this for sure. Oh, she got her hat on. What? Let me see her glasses. Hold on. Oh, she got the boots on. She looks like she's going to one of the Beyonce concerts, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Damn, what is that big ass thing she got on her glasses? Okay. Very interesting. What's next, Tony?
The ops.
The Ops. The Ops couldn't help Willow earlier. I
I
thought that
guess
was
not.
taking the night off. Oh,
I
the whole
guess.
group is here. Oh, hold on. Big Black and Jack is no lie. Shabata is ready for whatever. Whatever.
He's like, I'm here. I'm back at work.
He's back. Black Cat said, hopefully we're setting up AEW Endgame and not Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War wasn't great.
The movie was bad.
Yes.
I gave up
Endgame
by
was better.
then. I gave up by then. That was too many movies to watch and everything. I was like, I can't do it no more. I can't do no more. Pleasure said, everyone in the chat, drop the like. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Pleasure says, Black Hat, Omega wearing Captain America stuff on the pay per view made me think of that. They're doing the End Game. Oh, yeah, he did wear that.
Yep.
Captain Canada? No, right? It wasn't Canada. He's from Canada. He
Oh
could be Captain
yeah,
America.
this group, the fraternity.
The Fred House. Oh, they're getting TV time on a Wednesday.
They're gonna get squashed. You know this, right?
We know, but they're getting TV time. Let us celebrate something. This a little win for us, right? Because Ring of Honor, we get a little TV time, a little bit. Um, it's not gonna last long.
You know, I do have to give props to AEW. They took the three most generic white dudes on the roster
Mm-hmm.
and was just like, you know what? The frat house.
It's for them.
It's perfect
for them.
casting.
But it worked. It worked. Wait, hold on. Jack Jameson, all them abs. Lord have mercy. Look at Preston Bands. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cameraman, zoom in.
Do
They're
you see
booing.
like Samoa Joe's small smile in the corner? He's just like, I'm about to run some fools down.
He's slightly amused. Okay. Move back, cameraman. Let me get a good look before they lose. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. GM Cutie referee Brendan. This match is for me. Look at Joe. Joe's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
Oh,
Shibata's just
Trios.
like, really?
Shibata.
Shibata's like, why am I here? Joe could probably take care of these guys by himself.
By himself. This is going to be really quick. But we'll say TV time.
If this doesn't end in 5 minutes.
Probably less. But they're getting TV time. We're taking it. We're taking it. We're taking it.
Fletcher, you are very correct. Hook would fit in with the frat house.
Would he? I wouldn't want Hook in my group.
White with bad
nothing.
tattoos. And fit.
Well,
broccoli hair. Does Hook have broccoli hair?
GM said it, not me.
What?
Don't send me your emails. GM said it. I didn't say anything. Blackstar said, yeah, by September it's football season. Nobody will care. Just us will care. And in our case, that's all that matters. But in the grand scheme of things, it will be a massive minus. Ain't it football season now? What sport they doing right now? Hockey, right?
It's hockey. Hockey playoffs are coming up, or have already happened.
But aren't y'all happy? Wrestling is every day. There's no off season, nothing.
I do believe wrestlers should get like there should be a rotation, so like wrestlers have like a couple months to at least like heal up any nagging injuries. That
But
would
they
be
don't.
nice.
Even the wrestlers don't want that because they know, like, if they are taking time away from the being on TV, that people will just be thinking about them less and about other people. But I do agree with that. There should be a rotation because really it's always the same people on top. If you really look at it, kind of annoying. Pleasure says, fellow USA citizens, have you heard any rumors of the Portuguese football star going to USA to play MLS? Fletcher, baby, I don't know anything about anything that's not wrestling. I
The
hate
only time I become a soccer fan is when the World Cup is on.
when you become a soccer fan.
That's when because like I work with a whole bunch of international like coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
So like especially we have an Argentinian that's in our lab. She goes nuts when like it's soccer season.
Man, I grew up watching a lot of football. Like in my culture, we say football, we don't say soccer, but I grew up watching that my whole childhood. Like my grandparents absolutely love it. Hey, Powerhouse Hobbs! Oh my god, they beating up the rest of the people that's not even in the group.
I mean, they did try to take the paddle to Hobbs with it
I'll
when
take the
the ref
paddle.
wasn't looking. See? Paddle.
I mean, Brendan, what is Brendan doing? They're not even in the bench. What is Samoa Joe doing?
Nothing. He's just like, Hobbs, you can take care of all of this.
I thought it was a night off.
I mean, technically, this was a night off. They didn't have to do that much work. They got a paycheck. They won they got the winner's purse, if we believe in
Well,
kayfabe.
well, we knew this is what was going to happen. It was nice seeing Shibata doing something, right? Was he even
Yeah.
there?
Anarchy, yeah, he was there.
No, I mean this. I don't even
He
know.
he he matched up against Griff Garrison and then tagged out.
Well, here's the entertainment for tonight, y'all.
Oh my god, 4 hours.
Are y'all ready for our event next Wednesday?
I'm like, I'll be here, but as soon as it hits midnight, I am tapping out because I need to go to bed.
GM said I'm not staying here all night. Hold on, TNT title match going on now. What's the main event?
I have no idea. Is it the town hall?
I don't know. Oh, but whatever the situation is, Kyle Fletcher, please do us a favor. Take that
I
title
don't
off
need to
of
watch
Adam.
cockroaches on my screen, like literal cockroaches.
You seen a commercial?
Yep.
Yeah, horrible. We got Rob's in the house. He said Osprey hair may be missing Rebel more than everyone. David Bond says, I'm surprised Marina didn't get stitches from that beer bottle shot from my baby Willow.
I mean, it's probably sugar glass, so I'd be surprised if she got any cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a real beer bottle or something stronger would give you a concussion.
Probably. Maybe. With Marina.
It
Riley
is
said
Marina, you're right.
Diana Perazzo not happy taking shots at AEW on social media. Basically, she's not used. Feel sorry for her. Mariah May is on vacation and teasing going to NXT. I didn't see that. I didn't see that about Diana. Diana is going to be in the Ring of Honor Peer tournament. She my pick to win. I would not be surprised if she were to win. I don't know what's going on, but I'll check out her socials later and see what she was saying. Fletcher said Osprey might need Ricochet hairstyle. Fletcher said Diana was nothing in WWE and AEW. I don't think it's the Booker's fault, but the talent herself. Sorry, Diana. Wait, hold on. Diana is tremendous in the ring.
No, when she was
Um, I
she had
really
a good
like that.
TNA run, if I remember
Hmm.
correctly. I do think this is partially the Booker's fault.
Yeah, she's not getting no TV time at all.
And then what they give her, like when she was part of that, like the Vendetta, right? That's what they were called, Taya and
Oh,
her.
they fucked it up. Now
Yeah,
that's
they
the
fucked
Booker
that
fault right
up.
there. They fucked that up. They didn't even give it a chance at all on that one. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. That one I feel like she could have done. They could have done so much more with her. But like I said, she's in a tournament in Ring of Honor. It hasn't started yet, but she's had a couple of matches on Ring of Honor these past few weeks. So we'll see what happens. I mean, she is a former Ring of Honor women's champion. So we'll see. We got Travis with a super chat. He said, "Keep up the good work and commentary. Thank you." Dicey said they aren't going to do Willow and Stat again, are they?
They're hinting at it because
Yeah,
Chris was looking at her.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Brandy said, Fletch, Mariah May is signed to AEW until this year. She said she's on vacation at the moment. I personally don't think she will get used because she's not resigning when contract is up. Mariah, I don't know what they're talking about. I know you're not going anywhere. Not worried about it. Renee,
That's a lot of horses.
yo, what is that?
Horse print. Jamie,
Jamie Hayter. Didn't they just say TNT title was next?
I guess.
Jamie Hayter. Jamie. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Damn, I'm telling you, look, CEO, you know I love you, but I was really shocked. Because what we doing with Jamie now? Jamie won't even be at All In. Oh my god. Jamie, we love you.
She needs a feud. She needs a good feud. And then she needs to eventually get back into title contention.
Mm-hmm.
Julia? Are we doing this
Uh-oh.
again?
Sky Blue.
Possibly. Talca.
Renee. Oh!
It's Talca.
Well, Renee out the ring though, right?
Yup. Well,
Jamie!
she had to. She had to debut at some point.
They're gonna sacrifice someone else? Jamie. Oh my god. And she just walked over her like that. Jamie.
Well, Tekla, welcome to AEW.
But Jamie hated her though. They couldn't use somebody else.
I mean, she just lost. It's okay.
Is it really? We still crying about it. Oh my god.
Well, she's a heel. Let her beat up on the baby face.
Someone else could have been available. All right, they got a little video package here of Mystico.
Hi, Mystico.
You about to get some TV time, huh? Well, what he got going on?
I mean, he's going to be at the Mexico show, I assume, right?
Oh, you know he there. Most likely main event. Okay, so I guess they're showing like video packages of some of the wrestlers that will be at the Mexico show. Okay, but that's not a bad thing. Okay. All right, well, what's next?
This must be the TNT title.
Then what's the main event?
I have no idea. Town Hall? Who knows?
Fletcher, please. Please, can somebody take that title off of Uncle Don gonna be there, right? Look at he's still wearing the pink. Oh, I told you that's his color. That's his color. Pink is his color for sure. Uncle Don is here. Lance Archer getting some TV time.
Yeah, I got that check.
I have to work for it. He looks so good. Kyle Fletcher looks so good. They go to future of pro wrestling right there. Right there. Very interesting.
This was like the weirdest segment of the whole night when President Tanahashi came out.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was just like, you know what? We gonna take it, but I don't know what all that's about. Look at Kyle Fletcher. Lord have mercy. I mean, look at Kyle Fletcher, and then here come Adam Cole. What is there to compare? Nothing. Nobody's even making any noise for him. Rating defending. When did you see Adam Cole defending that title? When? He defended it, right? I have no clue. Fletcher said Tony was right. She was going to kill Mariah in their feud. Kayfabe. She is gone from AEW. Nope. Nope. We got Avram Glazer in the house. Said bonjour, ladies. Hello. Black Star said Evolution is Beyonce concert day. Is it? I don't know. Y'all probably couldn't pay me to go to Beyonce. I honestly haven't heard Beyonce since like I don't know, 15 years ago. I don't know what else she's had since then.
I mean, have you listened to her country album?
No,
Yeah. I haven't either.
I have no clue what's going on with that. And I probably shouldn't say another word because I don't know if any of the beehives are in the comment section. I'm not getting canceled. Not getting canceled. Fletcher said the notorious gay motherfucking kid. Black Star said Great American Bash is all in day. So Saturday night main event. Okay, that's what it was. All right, Kyle. My money's on you. This gotta be it, right? The way he's looking around like that, he look like he's gonna lose, right? Please let him lose, because we're bored. We're bored. Black Star said, I found my summer wrestling project. Black had said he looks like the most generic wrestler of all time. Who y'all talking about? Oh, you talking about Gabe when you showed a picture of
Yeah.
Gabe. Well, it's given that. It's given that. Fletcher said Zack Sabre Jr. is the one that looks the most generic wrestler ever.
I wouldn't slander Zack Sabre Jr. in this chat.
Not this
Fletcher.
chat. Not this chat. Jay Hendry is here. He said Ford and Megan are Eskimo sisters. Fletcher said talking about Joe Hendry, and he pops up in the chat. Say his name. Mm-hmm. Dice said Death Riders are better at the moment. I agree. Right now, right, GM?
You're okay.
Right now, it's gotten better. Maybe not where y'all want it at, but it's better. Fletcher said Double or Nothing 2025 was the best AEW pay per view in terms of story building, in my opinion. Dice said pay per view was great, though I do think it was too long myself. Inching past 12 a.m. isn't cool. Yeah, it did. I think it went like 30 minutes past, right?
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Mm-hmm. Dice said, imagine people having to get to home for work the next day. Well, they were in Arizona, so that means that they're like 4 hours behind Eastern. Is that 4 or 3 hours behind Eastern? So for them, not that bad. For us, we tired. For the rest of us, we're tired. Black Cat said, "Oh, and Johnny Ace, he's going to disappear to Brazil."
We got Roppongi Vice.
Cameraman, zoom in. Let me see.
Oh, we got the Paragon.
Oh my god. Whatever's going on, as long as Kyle Fletcher wins, that's all that matters. That's it.
Oh,
well,
shit! Dude, that could have been real bad.
Even Uncle Don said he gonna check up on Adam. Oh my god.
Fuck. That was way too close for comfort.
And he was out with a concussion before, right?
Yeah, he's been out with a concussion before.
Lord have mercy. Prayers, Adam, I wanted you to lose, but not like this. But we'll see.
We don't need you to be injured.
Right. We just don't want you to be champion. Fletcher says QGM playing mobile game in the middle of the Anarchy and Arena match.
Now,
Wild.
listen, that wasn't just the Death Riders. That was the Death Riders plus Swerve plus the Bucks.
True.
I will
True.
pay attention for the rest of the people.
But it was not that bad. I think in terms of the other Anarchy in the Arena match, I found this one to be more entertaining
It was
than the
good.
others. Yeah.
I still think there was too much brawling in the crowd. Because when you usually have like brawling in the crowd for your Anarchy in the Arenas, that's supposed to be like your lull time. I still think there
Hmm.
was too much of that.
Right. And remember, they had the four screens up so you can see what's going on, but they didn't have it long enough for us to see what was going on.
Nah,
So there was a hell of a lot of shit going on.
you could have cut some of that brawling in the crowd up to make the match a little shorter.
I agree. I agree. Pleasure said Ricochet took NJF's spot. NJF wants to play with factions. Meanwhile, Ricochet is rising up. But Ricochet just said he need a faction.
Mm-hmm. He
Oh my
needed a
god, what are they
crew.
doing with him? What are they doing with him? Oh my god. We'll see. Jay Hendry said for the Megan team's name should be the Janela. Oh my god.
We just reading
Khalil,
comments.
we're just reading. We're just reading. Khalil said Admiral Ricochet. And Blackhat said One Piece reference. The code is a main character named Akano. He's a piece of shit. The ended a beloved character of the show. Oh. Dawson said Ricochet is bringing the crew. Leah Rush, LOL. Fletcher said, is Ricochet about to start a faction? Only balls do it? Oh my god. What the fuck? Sure. But a trios though, I don't think he need that. I think he's been doing well by himself, right?
Yep.
Unless they really don't have no plans on putting a singles title on him or putting him in a title scene for a
I
singles
mean,
title, then I guess.
you can't give him the world. That's busy.
Mm-hmm.
If rumors are correct and they're merging the Continental and International title, then Okada and Kenny will be
Mm.
caught up. TNT title, well, who knows what's going to happen after this match.
Yeah, who knows after what just happened. Pleasure said join AR Fox with Ricochet. Oh, in the Ricochet feud. Okay, not bad.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I love our AR Fox because I have a bias because of Lucha Underground,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, they have to do something with him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he goes out there and have great matches, but people want to see more of him. Give him an opportunity to be in the story. Pleasure said they could join Shane Taylor Promotions with Ricochet. Well, we do got quite a few people in there. I don't know if they will break that up though. I don't know. I wonder who he'd be going for to join this little group. What would they call it?
I have no idea.
Well, Adam Cole has continued to match y'all. He looks tired as hell. But when doesn't he look like that? Riley said, I love Harley and Jay. They're great together. I think Harley's funny. Yeah, she is very
She's
talented.
funny. She's talented. She's a
The,
ventriloquist.
the
Plays
type of girl you
guitar.
take
Speaks
home.
Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
You know how hard Chinese is to learn?
I'm sure.
It's very difficult.
Oh my God, Kyle, please. Um, for those of y'all who didn't know, Takesha and Yuka Sakazaki, they're married and they got a dog.
Engaged. They're
Oh,
engaged.
engaged. Whatever situation is, he's taken, ladies. It's over for us.
I
But
mean, I did
Fletcher,
mention this to you a while back. He possibly was with
that's what
Yuka
I
and
was
has been
saying.
for
I
a
was like,
long time.
I thought you said that to me before, but I actually didn't see anything that would support that. So I was like, well, maybe not. Did you see Kyle Fletcher have
I did see his
posted something
tweet.
about it?
Yep.
And then Yuka said we're rivals or some shit like that. Because y'all remember Kyle said that that's his work husband or some shit like that. I don't know. That's crazy that y'all got work husbands and work wives when you are working in the same place as your partner. Like, what the hell? Kyle, Kyle could have kicked his head off. Oh my god. I see Adam Cole doing something. Is that all he knows how to do with Panama Sunrise? That's it.
I mean, it's one of his moves.
That's literally it. Look at his knee. Oh my god, he got chicken
And
knees.
disqualified.
Why would Josh do that? GM. Wow. No, hold on.
How does this help anybody?
That's what I'm saying. How does this help the group? Kyle. Wait a minute. So instead of Kyle being mad at Josh, they're just gonna beat him up together?
My gosh.
There's no way you're gonna come and
Oh, look, it's Brody. Oh,
who's
God,
coming
it's
out?
Brody.
Brody King. Oh my god. What a shirt.
You gotta show off the merchandise.
With a shirt on.
Look, I'm here for Brody King shirt. That person with the Taz sign is perfect.
Oh my god. And it's right behind him too.
It's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh, somebody has an
Aw.
Excalibur cartoon too. They're from they use those
Botchamania.
cartoons. Yep, on Botchamania.
I haven't watched Botchamania in so long. It's been months. It's been months. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so wait a minute. All that was just to set up Brody to go against Josh just now?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
What's that about? What is that about? Anyway, I don't know. Black Star said poor Deanna, if she stayed in TNA or maybe gone to MLW, she would have been in a better spot. I don't know about MLW.
I don't know about
TNA
TNA.
maybe.
TNA, like the upper management is such turmoil right now. I don't know.
Oh, you mean like right now? Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
after they
that's
fired
different.
Gail, that was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
She came to AEW from TNA, right? Or was she somewhere else?
Yes, I think. Not 100%.
Um, Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. MLW, I don't think would have worked out for her. But TNA, if she was there for a little bit longer, maybe. Um, she's great in the ring. She really is,
No,
and
she's awesome.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Black Star said Jordan is gone as well. They are cleaning house at NXT. Okay,
So they're bringing Jordan up too?
might as well. Rob said Megan should go with the Greek golden halo styled headdress. Oh, the one that who are you talking about? The one that Penelope had?
The one that was probably in the back, that illuminating thing.
Okay, okay. Pleasure said, "Mommy Taker, is it me or is Tony Storm getting kind of stale?" No, no, I don't think so. I still find her entertaining. I don't know how y'all gonna feel by All In. I don't know if maybe y'all would want someone to, um, you know, else hold the title by then. It could have been Jamie Hayter, but you see where we at. Fletcher said what happened on NXT. Vicaire dropped the belt. Ricky Starks lost the belt to Ethan Page. You
I
think
think they're
Page anytime soon?
restructuring right now.
Not a bad to do that. Not a bad
No,
time.
it's good to rotate.
Mm-hmm. Tia says I do a ton of tasks with, and audiobooks are great for me.
I'm sorry,
Who's that back
Toast.
there? Toast,
It's
Toast,
Toast.
getting
I was
some TV
blowing
time.
bubbles and he saw them.
Getting some TV time, Toast. How are you tonight, Toast? Yeah, for me, I do a lot of. I started getting into some listening to some crime stuff, but honestly, that's too depressing for me. Too depressing for me. So every once in a while, I hear a case that I'm interested, but I cannot do it like more than like two
Are they
times a
still
week.
beating up each other? Yep, they're still beating up each other.
Well, they about to get the match started. All right, well, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Might as well.
Okay, all right. I'll stop blowing bubbles, Toast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Jay Millie said Joey Janela on a pole match. No, thank you.
No, we're good.
No, we're.
Besides, Penelope's with Kip now.
Yeah, Penelope's taken. David Bond said my dog is being silly looking at the TV. When I had dogs, only one time I see my dog actually look at the TV. One time. I was watching something about like monsters from different countries, like in terms of like mythical creatures or whatever. And every time they show something different, my dog was just like freaking out, and I was just like, "Holy shit! You can watch TV? I didn't know that. Lovely."
Guys.
Brody, hold on, Brody and Josh, they had a match the other day, right? And
I guess.
and it was what
Help.
happened with that? There was no winner, right?
Guys, stop.
Okay, so the cats are getting some TV time, and why not? Why not? Who we got there, Clark?
Yeah, this is Clark.
Clark, how are you? They might as well watch the show too.
They do what they like watching the show sometimes when it's on my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
They'll try to they tried to chew on my iPad. Well, Clark tries to chew on my iPad
What?
and then he'll try to paw at the wrestlers when they're doing high flying stuff.
Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. Clark, these iPads, they not cheap.
Mm-mm.
Not cheap at all.
No, he doesn't bite hard. Yeah,
Brody!
he doesn't bite hard enough to break anything. So
Mm-hmm.
I think he just likes the feel. I think he just likes the feeling of the glass on his teeth.
Oh, damn.
Toast, no.
Well, oh, wait a minute. The person who wins this gets to go against Kenny, right? Something like that? Is that what this is or something else? Wait a minute. So this is the last match, and then CEO and Tony are ending the show, I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. But it looks like that's where they're going with it. Rob says, Tati, who is in all the pictures over your right shoulder? Oh, over my right shoulder. Well, I have a picture of Mean Taker up there. I have another one on the other side of me of Mean Taker. These are autographs that I have. These are just a few autographs that I have. The first one is Nigel McGuinness, Brian Danielson, Zack Sabre Jr. So I'll put my goats on top. Then I have Tanahashi. Who that? Tanahashi. Naito. I have Gabe Kidd. Who else I got there? I got Zillow Fatu, Rocky Ramiro, and Brian Keith. The other autograph pictures I have, they're locked away right now. They're locked away right now because I got a whole bunch of Taker posters I just want on the wall. So we'll see what happens with that. Jay Millie said, Fletcher, that was the show that got canceled last week in Tampa that they put on last night. Oh, okay. Brody, hold on. Who's that? Oh, Hetchy said it was gonna be on Saturday. I get to see who he was going against. Oh, so this is for the match to go against Kenny.
Yes.
Josh, you can take an L. Why not? Oh, look at the kid. He's so cute.
I gave him food. I don't know why they want more attention, buddy.
They want to be on camera.
Apparently. Okay, bye.
Lance Archer. Never mind. Who they say? Who they talking to like that? Not Uncle Don.
No, Josh, because he's Timu Kurt Angle.
T-Boo Kurt Angle.
That's what Joe
Oh
Hendry
my
calls
god,
him.
horrible.
He calls him Kurt. No, he calls him Kurt Angle from Wish in that song he did about him.
Hell no, no way, no way. Fletcher said, anyone here watches Last of Us? People been hating second season. They dropped half of the audience with their season. Well, damn, is it that bad?
I don't know. I know the video game. I don't watch the show.
Is it about zombies or no?
Yes.
Maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a try. If it's about zombies, I love zombie movies. I love zombie shows. And for me, I prefer like Asian shows and movies about zombies. They get it right every time. The Japanese, the Koreans, they get it right every time. I don't know about this one. I don't know about
The
this one.
Last of Us, the video game is very good. Like story wise, the video game is amazing. Well, the first part was
Mhm.
amazing. People didn't really like the second part because of one of the antagonists. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it. But the first part of like, it's a really good story for what it's worth.
I mean, I heard the first season was successful. I mean, obviously they wouldn't have a season two, but damn, if they lost half the audience, that's not good at all. Horrible. Fletcher says, GM, I'm kidding. Hope you don't take it seriously about not watching the card. Sorry.
No, I don't take it seriously.
Fletcher says, Athena's from Texas. If Tony Khan doesn't have Athena on All In Texas, oh boy. I agree. That's why I wanted her there.
Yeah,
I
that's why
wanted
I
her
wanted.
there. I
I
don't
wanted
know.
her to continue to like fight with Mercedes, but you know, it's not going to be that.
We're not getting that. I mean, the Ring of Honor pay per view will be the night before All In. Um, I don't know. She could have been. She could have been on that show. She could have been there. Fletcher said a lot of broken noses in wrestling lately.
Yeah.
Dicey said Tony Khan really programmed those garbage matches for women. Yes, they often overperform, but after the pay per view and in general, is it necessary for to sell the women's division? I think that they did this match because they did so well on Sunday for the pre-show. Dice, I don't know if you saw it. I think that's why they did it, and then they did the whole no DQ thing. Harley, I don't know if Harley ever been in a match like that before. Has she?
I don't know.
They might have been one time. Anna Jay has done it. Megan, she's from GCW, so I'm sure. Um, I I don't think it was necessarily necessary for the no DQ situation, but they did their best. You know, I see Harley. Hopefully, we get a little update on her. Hopefully, her nose is not broken. Riley says, sad fact of hope you don't mind me saying Tati, but you know the tag of Megan and Penelope. That's Joey's current and ex girlfriend. Oh yeah, we know about that.
Oh yeah,
We
we
know
know
about
all
that.
about that.
I
No,
don't
it's
know how.
they
I don't know.
probably. I assume like you know Penelope broke up amicably. Hopefully, one would hope,
Hmm.
and you know it's like where was I going? Joey has dated a lot of very attractive wrestlers, not just Megan and Penelope. There was like a third one in there as well.
Really?
I'm telling you guys, it was the lady that was in the hot tub with Damian Priest when he was still doing his partying gimmick in
Hmm.
NXT. I think her name was Brandy something.
Brandy.
Yeah,
NXT Brandy. I'm not
I think she became
sure.
an OF model.
Oh, well, everybody doing that.
I mean, she makes money off of that and not getting concussions, so might as well.
Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, that's better. Joey give off. He's not cute, but he's funny vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kind of
like
like yeah.
100%. I think
Oh,
he's just charismatic.
yeah. Hmm. We can't
Like
all look good.
Like I would be happy getting like a beer with him or something, just to like to listen to all his stories. He'd be a great. I feel like he'd be a great conversationalist.
Wait, hold on. Cameraman is doing the Lord's work on Brody right now. Oh my god. Um, Josh don't need this win, right? Oh wait, Josh. Josh and Kenny ever been in the same ring? Josh and
I
Kenny.
feel like they have. Hold on, let me check cage match. I feel like they've wrestled each other.
I'm going way to the back of my brain on that one. I'm not sure. Hmm. Fletcher says IDKY, but take Shibata out and bring AR Fox to join Hobbs and Joe. It fits more the street badass gimmick for me, Shibata Shari. Um, AR Fox would have been cool. AR Fox would have been all right with the group. Fletcher said Timu chase you in the house. Don't do that.
No, they've never fought one on one.
Really? Wait. Okay, well, hold on. So the thing that they're doing with Kenny, it's a tournament, or is it? What is it exactly? Because I
Then
think
it
that's
was
what
an
they're doing right
elimination
now.
match.
Okay, so it's gonna be four people in one match, a four way.
I have no idea. Oh, he's
Okay, I
mocking.
don't know
He's
what's
mocking the
going on.
barking.
Max ain't even working for me right now. What happened? Why am I not seeing anything?
I don't know. They're back.
It won't even. I got nothing. Oh my god! Now I'm gonna have
Is
to
your
go on.
is your VPN on?
No, it just stopped playing. I don't know what happened. Max, let's get it together. Cause now I'm gonna have to fucking use something else. Do, 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 do. Every time I don't use Max, what is it? TNT or TBS? What channel is it on?
TNT, I think.
All right, it's TBS. I got it.
Okay.
Just gonna have to watch it from Sling because Sling be a little bit behind. So hopefully it's good. So Max, I don't know what's going on. I would take a cannonball from Brody. I'm cool with it. Whatever's going to happen with CEO and Tony Storm, it got to be big. Fletcher said, "Who the fuck is Griff Garrison?" Meme always comes to mind when he shows up. He said Hook would fit with the frat house. I don't even know. I don't even think Hook is cool enough for that, and that's saying a lot. Fletcher said Preston Vance from Dark Order to LFI to frat house. They don't know what to do with him. They don't know.
Oh Jesus! You haven't seen it yet.
Am I that behind? Like what the fuck?
You'll see it in a second.
He bleeding.
Yep. Speaking of
Oh my
noses,
god. Is it his nose?
I don't know.
I cannot. It's something about seeing blood leaking like
Kaz
that is
thinks it's
killing
above
me.
the eyebrow. Oh,
I don't
he's
know.
got. It's got to be above his eye or something because that thing's coming down.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see. Oh my god, Brody, you winning though, right? Right. I hope. Oh, Brody. Oh, please, he's gonna win. I
Bro,
hope
you
so.
Jesus, man.
What's going on? Y'all gonna have CEO in the ring with all that blood? Another lovely week without Shivani on commentary. Ain't God good? Ah! Jim! I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Where the doctor to check up on
Yeah,
Josh?
that cut's huge.
What happened to Brody arm already? Oh my god.
Yeah, what's
Oh.
up with? Oh my god. Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so Brody going against Omega and them next
Yeah,
week.
so 4-way international championship.
Okay. Okay.
The guy to the left, the guy to the right of Kenny looks like Ishii.
I
I
didn't get
know
a
it's
good
just
look.
generic right now, but
Oh, it does. It does. A bald guy. Another bald guy too. Okay, well we got Brody King. Oh, it's gonna be a four-way. Okay, so the
it
other
could be
two.
cardio and
Oh yes.
Masquerade.
Claudio, we're not even worried about it. Commander, we'll see you some other time. We'll see you some other time. Claudio, he'll make it. I can see him making it. Hetchy Saddle, my money's on you, baby. Um, Sky Blue and Mina. Oh my god, Sky Blue just got here. GM, I'm done. I'm this Paragon thing. Ishii.
Well, I guess we're continuing this.
Kyle, what happened? Who is that? Oh my god.
I miss it when Adam was a scumbag.
Yeah, Adam Cole, baby. I don't know. I don't know. Why would he be mad at Kyle about it though? When it's Josh who came out of the blue and fucked it up. Anyway, CEO coming out. I don't
She's
know.
beating Tony, isn't she?
She, you know when she made it this far, why not? I guess right.
Yeah, let's just give her
Um,
more belts.
why not? I guess we're giving them out. Fletcher says, no, Blackstar said Fletcher Roxy versus Athena at All In would kill. We're full. We're full. What? Oh my God, she looks so good. Lord have mercy. Wow. Tony Storm, I don't know how you gonna do better than this. But what happened to Martha? Where's Martha? Doesn't Martha come out the next episode to give everybody little titles and trophies and stuff? Like what happened with that? Martha busy?
Possibly.
She got other things to do. All right, CEO. Cameraman, zoom in. Damn. Red Pro, I don't know about that. All right, CEO. She's tripping. She's tripping. Oh, a girl. Let me see what she wearing. No, she looks
Where
so
did she go to get
cute.
all this vintage stuff?
Hey, I know people. I know people in her DMs that are offering to give her clothes. I know it. What happened? Luther left.
She told Luther to go to the back.
Well, it's not like he was gonna do anything anyway. All right, it should be good. Belt collector. Okay. Oh, she's taking off the shoes. Okay. Look at all that blood on the mat, though. They booed her.
Anthony God.
Oh, the Beyonce women's wrestling. Okay, that explained the outfit. Okay. Why are they talking about CEO like this? What's wrong with them?
Don't say that.
CEO. I heard that. Oh, the greatest women's match of all time. Okay. Oh, Tony Storm preaching right now. Okay, Tony. Oh, Tony Storm said she died already. Okay. They got like how many chants going on at once? Oh, deep enough. Oh. Hell no. What little girl's gonna be saying that? Mercedes, I don't know. GM, there it is, our main event for All In.
Sorry. You'll see.
Why my shit so behind? Oh. Why she sniffing her up like that?
I thought they were gonna kiss, but she only does that for Mina, apparently.
Oh, she got out. She got out just in time. Just in time. CEO don't need this. This is a regular Wednesday night.
She left her
Um,
belts.
somebody go get them. That's our main event for All In. CEO versus Tony Storm. If that match is in the middle of the card, Tony Khan.
And they're having a dance off.
She's so serious.
She needs to do a pinup photo with that belt before she loses it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like an old timey pinup photo. That would be great.
Mm-hmm. We'll buy it. We'll buy it.
Yeah, we'll buy a poster of that.
All right. Well, we will be getting Collision on it. They said live or no?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll get Collision this weekend, but next week Wednesday will be back to back Dynamite and Collision. So get ready. Well, that was a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show. It moved
Mm-hmm.
along very smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Only thing I didn't like is how Adam Cole has still retained.
And they're gonna make it a feud.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah,
take
it's
it.
alright. Alright.
I'll take it. And the way his head hit the apron, oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
There have been a couple close calls like this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Marina, like, who was it who gave her the suplex? Or is it she gave a suplex to somebody, and I think she gave a suplex to I think to Shibata, and it kind of clipped him. I didn't know.
Marina.
Yeah, Marina. She gave a suplex to somebody, or somebody gave a suplex to her. Somebody.
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny. Kenny?
Yeah, that Anarchy in the Arena.
No. It happened tonight. In
Oh,
the
tonight? Shibata
yeah.
wasn't even in that match.
No, not Shibata. Bailey. I'm
Bailey,
sorry.
Mike Bailey.
I'm getting
We forgot about
the
him.
black hair mixed up. Yeah, that was kind of scary.
We forgot about you, Mike. Sorry.
Sorry, Mike.
Fletcher says, "What about Athena versus Shayna Baszler at All In?" Nope. We're full. We're full. Where's she gonna come from out of the blue to already going against Athena at All In? We're full. Fletcher says, "Personally, I love the trio's belt design, but the division feels weak as fuck." Yes, it does. I
Yeah,
agree.
it's pretty weak.
I agree. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Black Hat said I would have actually went to the 4 hour event because I live in Denver, but on Monday I'm leaving town for Spokane to visit my family. Um, that's in Denver for next week.
I guess.
Y'all would have sat through it. If you pay your money to be there, you would have sat through it. That 4 hours. They might even throw in a couple of maybe an hour of Ring of Honor after, just in case, see what they can get out of it. I would have sat down and watched. If y'all can sit through All In, y'all can do Collision and Dynamite on the same night. Black Star says, I like the Protostar. Trust me, I do. I just don't think he's a top star just yet. Oh. Michael says, awesome stream video. Great show. Thank you. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Fletcher says this is the reason I didn't want Mike Davis in AEW because it would put Fletcher back in the tag division, not in singles, and he had a Ring of Honor TV, amazing ROH TV title run, but they came in together though. Mike Davis and Fletcher came together.
Yeah, I'd like them be back at some point, but Mark, is injured right now.
That's what I'm saying. I need my Aussie Open reunion. I need it. We need it. Y'all don't know how badly y'all need it. Trust me, we need it. Blackstar said, "Oh yes, tons." Fletcher, he screams TNT champion though. Yeah, we can put that on him. I mean, we're not going for world title or anything, but yeah. Fletcher said Deanna doesn't have mic skills. Sorry. Oh. Well. Fletcher says AEW pushing CMLL and WWE pushing AAA. Wild Times 2025. Blackstar says, well, Deanna further down on the card now, and my gosh, the others who signed over this year, time to look for other places. I don't know. He said, Deanna, her TNA is hiring. Not for long. He said, I love Lance being Callous bodyguard. Well, he could be in the ring, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Guess not. Jamie Lee said, Fletcher, he's a former knockout champion? He says, SpongeBob Cold Pants go home, brother. Hey. Kalina said, just raining. Not once has he defended it. I don't remember that. Blackhand said, I would like a blood and guts match. Don Callis family versus Team Ace. Without Tanahashi in the ring. For Forbidden. How you gonna have Team Ace and the Ace ain't in it? Forbidden Door.
I don't think Tanahashi barely has working knees. He shouldn't be in any match.
Damn. He only got a few more months before they hang it up.
Yeah, but it's the Ace. I can't see the Ace in blood and guts.
Tanahashi, I ain't say anything. I ain't say anything. Blood and Guts, probably not. Blood and Guts, don't they do that before All In, right? If they do, then we'll see. We'll see. I would like for there to be we wanted the War Dogs to be doing something in AEW, but instead we got Gabe with the Death Rider. So we'll see. Fletcher said, "I love a blood and guts between Cal's family and War Dogs. Honestly, Gabe versus Takesha, Drilla versus Josh, Clark would have to be meat for Fletcher. Don't do that." Then he said, "Fuck Finley. Don't do Fletcher." Well,
Apparently, Goldberg's son Gabe got the same tribal tattoo as his dad.
oh
Yeah.
well. We all make bad choices in life.
Yes, we do.
Hmm. We all do.
Mhm.
Black Star said, "I told people in the roundtable if I were to tell you that Ethan versus Ray Fenix and Laredo Kid and Javon Evans, you would tell me to stop smoking crack. Okay, stop smoking crack. We'll see. We will see." He said Undertaker at home crashing out over Fletcher because he's wearing jewelry around his neck. I'm noticing like almost all the guys are wearing like jewelry in the ring. Am I the only one noticing that?
No, no, they are.
Blackstar said, "I didn't know AEW popped up in the chat. Tati, congrats." Yeah, they did for Double or Nothing. That was pretty cool. Rowdy said, "That's going to be a great match, Blackstar. I saw the advertise on NXT last night. Crazy times." Fletcher said, "Blackstar, let me see if Fletcher doesn't do another Mox and dethrone Ethan going business for himself. That won't happen. That won't happen. If that happened, they'll show him the door. Maybe, probably."
So apparently, somebody slowed down the Adam Cole Kyle Fletcher spot,
Hmm.
and it's it
It looked
looked
bad.
yeah. I don't.
Yeah, yeah, it looked bad. Well, he was able to make it through the match. Hopefully, they checking up on. Well, they must have checked up on him right after because he wouldn't have gotten to a little scuffle with Fletcher after that if he wasn't
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So we'll see. He'll take that title off of him though. Black said Crew could join Ricochet.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why you said crew specifically.
I
But
mean,
maybe I'm
what
reading
else was he gonna say?
group, faction, allies,
Mm,
team, compatriots, companions,
their
buddies,
styles are
friends.
similar. Friends, I don't know about
Eh.
that. Their styles are similar. I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll see. We need a little update on Action Andretti and that note. So if it's broken, then that's not happening. Killian said, "Left my ass off. Fletcher is broken over Yuka." I mean, come on. This is the Kesha we talking about. You would too. He said, "Imagine Ricochet shaving the hair of every member of his faction. No way. Would you be willing to do it? Probably not. Probably not. Not to join a faction." He said, "If Brody joins the Paragon, I'm gonna be mad." There's no way.
No, no.
No way. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Brody. That's what I'm saying. Buddy Matthews. We don't know. We don't know. Probably not coming back. I have no clue. Probably not. And even if he doesn't come back or whatever, they could be doing more with Brody. At least he won this match, right? So he's gonna be doing something. Not like he's gonna beat Kenny for the international title. So we'll see. We have Rick Dawson in the house. He said, "Hey Tati and chat and QGM, how do you feel about Ricochet new group? Oh, Gates of Agony or returning Scorpio Sky. Maybe this is where Top Flight joins Ricochet And Air Fox. Okay. Scorpio
I
Sky, I don't know.
I still think the crew is. I really don't think he dropped that phrase without meaning that, but we'll
Hmm.
see.
Yeah, Gates of Agony. I don't see
I
it
don't
being
see Gates of
them.
Agony like unless he pays them
I don't know if he would.
canonically.
I don't know he would work well with them. I don't know, and it better not be Big Bill and Brian Keith. I don't care what's happening. It better not be them. Better not be them. Scorpio Sky. I don't know. What I heard was somebody said they was listening to something that Scorpio Sky said. Apparently, they had offered for him to do some type of story, and he turned it down. And I'm like, oh, was it that bad that he had to turn it down? Because they tried several times over like a year or even more, where they put him on TV for like a second, and then you don't see him anymore, and then more months go by, and then you see something, and then that's it. No clue. Oh, Brick says, or a repackaged private party with Ricochet. Um,
Mm,
um, I can't say that I want to see that. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you don't just say I want that. It's like they give it to you, and then you realize if you want it or not. I don't know. We haven't seen them since they lost the title, right?
nope.
Damn, that was a while ago. So honestly, I don't know what's going on with Private Party, but it's been a while since we've seen them. He said AEW posted immediately that bad spot of Fletcher and Cole. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. He said, "Let's go, Josh. You got to beat Brody to be in the fatal four way for the international title." He said, "It funny. We're going to have names like Omega, Josh, Alexander, but I'm more excited for Hechiseto and the fatal four way match. I would love that. I would love that." Blackstar said, "Oh, did you hear the reason why Jeff Cobb picked JC Mateo? Never heard anything about that. I don't really like the name, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So what's going on here? Where is this? The WWE chat? What's going on? Wasn't NXT last night? Um. Okay. Okay. Bradley said, "How many cats do you have, GM?"
Oh, I have three. We lost ketchup a couple weeks, like 2 weeks ago, so we're down to
Hmm.
three now.
They miss ketchup, don't they?
No, they don't. Leomar is a lot more comfortable without ketchup around, and I don't even though like Toast really liked ketchup, like he was
Wow.
doing so bad that day. I think like Leomar knew what was going on. He was like ketchup was pretty unresponsive that day, so that's why we brought him in. And the other two, I'm beginning to think they only share one brain cell between them. So
Well,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. But you know,
It,
it's yeah.
like dogs, they would know, and you could. They would pick up on that energy. They will feel sad. They probably won't eat, and they won't be themselves for a while. But I guess cats don't care.
No, they're so the two young ones they're just young. I and they haven't known ketchup for that long. I mean, I only got them end of November, and Leomar didn't really care for ketchup. They didn't like each other most of the
Hmm.
time they were alive. So yeah,
Well, damn.
yeah.
Um. Well, ketchup. We miss you. The cats don't, but the rest of us do. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Well, I guess to them, they look at it as in a little bit more attention for them, a little bit more food, a little bit more
I
water.
think it's just they probably knew and they just bounced back pretty like I it would have been different I guess if ketchup was part of a bonded pair because he wasn't. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Pleasure said they're cool autograph pics you got. Yes. I have more. There are some that I will never put on my wall. But I have more. But we'll see if I put them up at some point. Bloodline. What chat is this? What chat am I reading right now? What is this? Um. Pleasure says Brody with Samoa Joe and Hobbs. No. Um. Hmm.
I think
That's not horrible.
it's not horrible, but I think the ops are fine as they are. I think
I
there's
think they
going to be
are
a
fine. Yeah.
yeah. I think there's going to be some storyline involving Cook soon, but
Well, that's the thing, because Hook, he didn't come out there to help the ops. He came out there to get revenge on Claudio. And I didn't realize that at the time because the last person to put their hands on Hook was Claudio that day. So he wasn't helping them. This was him being like, all right, Claudio is beaten up right now. I'm going to be a pussy ass bitch and get my lick back. That's what he did. Right?
yeah, pretty much.
That's what he did. I
Yeah,
mean, if Claudio wasn't in that match, he would have never stepped up to Claudio. Never.
yeah. So like yeah, we're just going to we'll see where the storyline goes.
I'm already bored. I'm already bored. Dice said Mark bled enough for the next few weeks at the pay per view. Absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Fletcher said, "Bruh, we could have got Omega versus Claudio versus Josh versus Hetchy said, well, that would have been good too, but Brody not doing anything, right? You
Yeah.
might as well get the opportunity. I mean, Blanchard said, get ready for another midnight deep in the heart of Texas. Not today. When they go to All In starts at I think 1 or 2, some shit like that. I have no clue. I have no clue because I knew at first when I bought the ticket it said 7, and then one day I checked and it said I think 2 or 1, something like that, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought I was gonna sleep in a little bit after the Ring of Honor pay per view, but guess not. Guess not. Riley says, "Oh no, CE, no, please, Tony Khan, don't give Mercedes the AEW Women's title and beat Tony. She doesn't need it, in my opinion." What do you think, GM?
I am I love Tony. I think she does need an adversary right now.
Mm-hmm.
CEO could be that adversary. She could, beat Tony. Tony clamps her way back up. That starts a decent feud between the two. Um, my worry is what does C like? It really depends, like how long they want Mercedes to have the belt for, because this can turn into another Mariah May situation. She had that belt for a real long time, and we knew it was going to be Tony eventually.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out, is there, like, if she beats Tony, is there somebody that will take that belt off of Mercedes? I would love it to be Willow, but I think Willow's destined for the TBS title.
Mm-hmm.
So
Statlander not doing anything.
it looks like they're just going to pair her back up with Willow, which is, I don't necessarily agree with that.
I hope not. But hold on. CEO still got a TBS title too. I don't think she's gonna drop it before All In. Like, why would she lose right before All In?
Unless they do another 4-way. That's the only way they can get the title off her. To make her, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with this.
Right, because that
But
that actually puts one title, off the card for All In. If CEO walks up over there with the title, then there's only one women's title match, and any other women's match, I don't even know what else they would actually do. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know where they're going with this. I hope they have something in the bag, but with the way Mercedes writer is going right now and what they're coming up with creative, I don't really have too much hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, obviously, when she gets to the top, if she take the title off of Mercedes, CEO, not CEO, Tony, there's nowhere else she can go but down at that point. So we'll see. Maybe she'll drop the TBS title after, and as long as they don't vacate the TBS title, no vacating. I hope not. If that's the route that they're going, please don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all might as well keep it on her. Let her win the women's title. If that's what y'all gonna do, and then from there she could lose that, but keep the women's title. I don't know. Black Star says, I think I'll catch All In on my laptop and Bash on my PS5, then the crew on my phone. Fletcher says Mercedes saying Rev Pro on AEW Dynamite. All right, Mercedes putting it on the map. Well, if she would show up over there, that would be nice too.
That'd be nice. I don't follow Ref Pro, so I don't know if she's been on. I doubt it though.
Be nice. Flutter said, "Your next world champion, our next, our belt collector, Sexy Monet." You heard that? He said, "Nah, she just threw the Rev Pro belt to the corner. I am literally dying right now." And Shady, well, she can't hold them all. She can't hold them all. She said, "Did she say she's tired of the black and white? They want color." Well, there it is. Flutter says, "I'm the Beyonce of women's wrestling." Well, she was giving y'all that look. What's the name of
Mm-hmm.
her tour again? Beyonce.
The name of the tour?
Yeah, the tour that she's doing. Everybody's dressing up with the silver and the cowboy boots and stuff like that. Somebody know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I've been seeing the pictures because people have been dressing up, and to look their best for the concert.
Cowboy Carter, apparently.
Okay, well, that's pretty much what CEO was doing tonight, and she looked great. She looked great. Fletcher said, "Storm and Mercedes going to feed families." Absolutely. He said, "Storm losing the mic segment." Oh. Blackstar said, "LOL, I'm a fan of Tony. Not my favorite wrestler yet, but she's getting there, Fletch." I I like Tony. I think she's really great in the ring. But we know like the character has really elevated her.
Yeah.
Definitely. A lot of work, a lot of work. Nathan Cavill's in the house. Hello, how are you? He said, "Now we're ending Dynamite without a match. We're doing NXT style. What the fuck, Tony Khan?" I'm okay with it because of the girls. I'm okay with it. That makes it look really, really important for them. They started with Hangman, Hangman going for the world title. They could have ended it with that, but they ended it with the women's title. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Makes it feel more important. Riley said, "Oh, that was a great segment. The I was the boss line by Mercedes. Ooh, I love it." Flutter said they're killing the show doing week main event during Dynamite because they got to keep the crowd alive for the taping. Oh, so they are doing the taping. Oh, none. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how they go. Typically, like after the taping, they probably what they're gonna do is they're gonna change all that Dynamite stuff, put the collision stuff, definitely change the fucking bat that's all blade up like that, and then get straight into it. So shouldn't be too bad. They got some good matches for collision anyway. They'll be up. Mr. Majestic here, he said, "Pretty good episode of AEW Dynamite. You all take care and have a blessed rest of the week." Thank you. Dicey said, respectfully, having the women's highlight the end of the show was the last image you see after a match. David Valentine's in the house. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Let's see. Dicey said, "Don't know the reference. I don't have or watch Netflix. This was different, ultimately, and definitely a step in a decent direction, considering how much the women get disrespected." Well, definitely, I can say like with Mercedes being there, I do think that the women, well, GM,
I don't know.
fuck, I'm trying to, um, well. CEO, I love you. You know that. You know that. But can I say that she's elevated the women's division? No,
Yeah.
she has not. Do
There's
I? Do I think?
there's really only one person that can elevate the women's division, and that would be TK if he cared more. But
I think so. I think her presence. Oh God, I'm trying to find the right words right now. See, this is what happened when I'm doing a review and I'm stuck like this. I could just stop the camera. I could just stop the camera and think about it. And here I am live, and I'm trying to find the right words for y'all. Um, I'll say this: I've seen every single match that Mercedes has done since she's left WWE, and this was the right choice for her. Same thing with Tony Storm too, leaving WWE. This was the right choice for them. Basically, what they said earlier. Um, I do feel like in terms of her matches, they've been great. And she's proved to people that, you don't need to be in the WWE to be somebody. However, I have not felt like anything that she's done, she really hasn't had no story. No story really. Um Nothing that has taken any of the girls on the roster up a notch. Nothing. And you'd think that with a big name like Mercedes, whose name holds a lot of weight in this business, will do something for the division itself. It actually have not happened. So yeah, it hasn't happened that way. And I get it. People were upset about Mercedes losing because it just feels like she drew this amazing contract, some like Hulk Hogan type contract, where it's just like it can only go up from here, brother, type of thing. And that's pretty much what it's been. Where it's just like every single opportunity she's been given, she's been absolutely successful at it, and here she is going for the women's title. I think that they'll probably give it to her because at what point is this going to happen again, where a woman who's going to be a belt collector to make it all the way to All In to go for a women's title? You will never see it again.
nope.
They might as well go all the way with it.
Yep. I agree.
But in
Uh
terms of elevating, no.
no. I mean, I'm willing to wait. Like, even though I have my doubts, I'm willing to see where the story goes. I hate saying that over and over again, but I'm willing to see what they have in store. And then I'll shit on it once I am inevitably right.
Right, right. I
Oh my
mean,
god.
yeah, all we could do was just wait and see what's happened. I'm not gonna doubt that she's gonna be a good champion or not, but she hasn't actually put anybody over. Nobody's gone over in any way with her. People have had great matches with her, which is why I was hoping for a little bit better with Statlander. I think Statlander within AEW has had the best matches with CEO, but where has that gotten her? She's literally watching Collision while she's at Collision.
Mm-hmm.
What show were they at today? Dynamite, whatever it was. It hasn't really taken her anywhere. So that's my only thing when it comes to the CEO situation. With her having the TBS title, if she take it all in, you keep all these other girls off of being on All In. So we'll
Watch
see.
out. Watch out, Tati. Gilberto's in the chat.
Gilberto, I'm about to say, well, what's going on? Okay, I thought it was. I thought you was gonna say like there was like some type of a Beast Morto slander or something.
No, 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 no. He came in just in time for the, I
Just in
wouldn't call
time.
it Mercedes slander, but the Mercedes doubts.
Right, right. I mean, it is true though. She's great.
I see
I've
you,
absolutely
Roberto.
enjoyed it. I think they'll do it. I think they'll do it. I can't necessarily say I agree, but like these type of opportunities to do something like this is very rare. They'll take the opportunity. They'll take it. David Valentine said, QGM breaking news: the MWA and WoW are going to be on the Roku channel at a show called Wrestle Central. Don't tell Leo about this secret. What the fuck? All right, you heard that, King Leo? We're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you.
Even though you're right here.
Um, Dice said the pay per view had a very rare, very, very rare women's match in the opening segment. It's a bit sad that Tony and Monet are the ultimate exceptions, but it's also impressive that they are so over. They influence and change and set patterns. I mean, that is true, but the women, if you ask the women over there, they probably may not agree. What Willow Nightingale doing? Willow and Marina, they had a really great opportunity to be part of Anarchy in the Arena, but what happens from here? Deanna Purrazzo, we were talking about earlier, what's she doing? Sky Blue that just came back, who's gonna lose to Marina Shirakawa on Saturday. What's she doing? Julia Hart, who already took an L after she just came back. What's going on? So I don't know. Flutter said again, I'm not attacking women, but if it was for me, Statlander would be getting more TV time. Sky Blue, Willow, and more. There you go. There you go. He said Swerve in a Koopa jacket. What? He said he waved at off Samoa Joe.
He did, yeah. Hook did wave off Samoa Joe when he came back to help him out that one short second.
Right, because he didn't want to help.
Mm,
It did look like for a second that he was there to help because he
mm-hmm.
attacked Claudio, but that was because Claudio was the one who made him throw up all over the ring. I guess I don't know. Khalil said Cowboy Carter.
Yep.
Dice said he could have said that instead of crew. Let's see. Roberto's here. He said, "Well, to all we said, are we finally admitting it? I'm so proud. Hip hip. Look, that's not what I'm not gonna sit here and lie, right? We're not liars or anything. We're just saying the truth. It really hasn't elevated the women's division. Maybe it brought some more eyes to it because she's there. A lot of people do enjoy her. I get comments on my reviews. People are saying I'm just listening to hear what happened with Mercedes. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Um, so people want to keep up with what she's doing. So I understand that, but ultimately nothing has happened for the women's division specifically because of Mercedes. Nothing. But I still love her. That's how it is. He said, Fletch, I'm so proud. They seen it. Fletch, they see it. Bro. Fletcher said, we missed Ballet Con today. Hope she's all right. Oh,
Yeah, hope
that's
so
nice. She
too.
wasn't here.
Yeah, we haven't seen her.
Let's see. He said ballet is a staple of this. That is odd that everyone noticed her gone. Yeah. Dice said that's Tony Khan's job. Well, yeah, that is his job. It is his job to book the women's division to be strong. Like everyone who has gone against Mercedes should have been able to be elevated in some way. But this is what happened when someone is holding all the titles. We
Yeah.
already only have two titles. Tony Storm, the women's title should be something difficult for people to get, right? TBS title should be somewhat easier, but it's just been like she literally just had the title for slightly over a year. Not even 370 days yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now you literally have these other girls have nothing to fight for. Like Willow Nightingale and Statlander are fighting about friendship at this point. Fuck the friendship. I want a title. Right?
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree.
Crazy. He said, "Oh my fucking god, I had to use a flare line." He said, "Tati PGM with a tear in my eye. I'm so proud." You know what, Roberto? You so dramatic. Um, let's see. Khalil said, "Mercedes' presence has been great. Is attracting more a talent to AEW. She's gotten better since healing. She's even fought Robin Renegade on the main card. Last time that happened was Jade. Okay, where the fuck is Robin though? This is what I'm
Mm.
saying. You're facing people and doing what? It's the same thing that's happening with Her Syndicate. Her Syndicate literally told y'all, everybody we face, you don't see them no more. And that's literally what's happened. Private Party, what happened to them? They're still at home crying right now. Where are they? I don't know. I don't know. But the Fred House got TV time today, right?
Yeah, that's
Um,
great.
they went for the titles. It was something. Y'all won't be seeing them again unless it's Ring of Honor. So that's another thing. He said, I think Tony Khan wants her to beat Jade's. Oh my God, I forgot about that. How long Jade had the title for?
I'll take a look, but it was long. Like I think I talked about this once too.
Was it over 400 days?
I think it was over 400. I'm looking at her.
Hold on.
508.
Okay, so if Mercedes were to beat that, what are we still in? Would that still be in 2025?
Let me see where she's at now. I think she's over 400, but
Holy shit, that is still in. That is outside of 2025, right? Look,
she currently
I don't know about math.
is at
She's like 360, three
she's
sixty something.
357
Oh,
as of May 26th. So 369. Nice, I guess.
and you said
Sorry.
Jay had it for 500 and
508.
what?
So hold
Uh-uh.
on. I got the calculator out. So 508 minus 369 technically.
Oh my god.
Calculator minus 369. Oh. 139 days. We need to get up to at least on 140 days for her to surpass
Right.
Jade's reign.
What month would that be?
That would
That's
roughly
after that's past all out, I'm thinking. I think that's
so
past all out.
30, 60, 90, 112, 120, 150. We would be in October.
October. What pay-per-view is in October? Okay, well, I don't know what's in October, but November is Full Gear. She could lose it at Full Gear. If she's gonna break Jade record, she could lose it at Full Gear. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Well, that's another thing too. They're not gonna. I don't want to say they're never gonna have opportunity for someone to break that title reign. Um, they'll probably do it anyway. That's wild. If they do it, I wouldn't necessarily be happy about it. Because like I said, that's still keeping the other girls from having a title. And Tony Khan, we don't need another women's single title on the card. I mean, a tag title thing people have been talking about recently. At least I'll give them something to do. Black Cat said, Tati, you're cooking. Oh, well, normally I do. Normally I do. Roberto said, Non Beast Muertos, the band, IDK, how he breathes while wrestling. I don't know.
I don't know how he breathes in that mask.
I don't know. Somebody get his phone number from me. I'll call him and ask. How about that? Um, let's see. He said, "Oh wow, NWA on Roku." No. I do have a Roku. Well, my daughter has a Roku TV. I'll check it out and see. He said, this Willow feuding with Mox will be huge for her. Come on. I mean, she's not getting a world title or anything. He said, I would love to get the Swerve sneakers, but I'm still thinking about it. Oh, they came out today, right? I think
Yep,
today.
they came out. They're out.
I like the colors. I mean, I wouldn't wear them. I'm not a sneaker person, so I won't. He said Hook didn't help Joe. He took revenge on Claudio. He's pissed that Joe replaced him with Hobbs, Crimea River Hook. That's what I'm saying. But what are we supposed to do? We supposed to just sit on the sidelines because your ass is out? We're moving on.
Listen, I'm willing to give this a little time to see where it goes.
I'm not giving it any time. We already know Hook is boring. What are they gonna do with Hook? What are they gonna do with him? Nothing.
Listen, I'm willing to give him a storyline.
Oh, you willing to give him a storyline?
I mean, I'll see where it goes. I mean, he's got to develop. If he's not going to be shipped off to some excursion, then
GM didn't Hook open the doors of AEW? What do you mean we wait after 6 years? We still waiting? It's too late. It's too late. Uncle Sean, come get him. Y'all can see what y'all can do over there in NXT with Hook because I don't know. I don't know. Roberto said GM made me pop.
Let's continue.
David said, I don't know how true. Rumor has it that WWE is going to buy TNA. Man, that ain't no rumor. We told you this months ago.
Yeah, we know that's going to happen at some point.
We've been told y'all that. William said, Chachi and QGM, who do you think between the men and the women you think needs a new gimmick or character in AEW? Hook, but there's nothing we can do about that. Like I said, Uncle Sean, you can come get him. Um, well, a new gimmick? Whatever they doing with Statlander, I don't know.
Yeah, Statlander needs a new one, definitely.
Yeah,
She can't go back to do this Willow thing.
it's over and over again. No, we're good on that. Deanna Perrazzo, I
I mean, they tried. I mean, they didn't try.
didn't try, but
That's the
maybe they
problem.
could
They
try
didn't try.
again. Like try for real this time, maybe. Um, Taya Valkyrie. That's what I'm saying. Taya Valkyrie. Before she even got here, she was wrestling all over the world. Like, where is Taya Valkyrie at?
Also, again, Lucha Underground fan. Love Ty there. I know she can. I know she can do so much better if given
Absolutely.
given the right tools. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Queen of Nana's not even doing anything. Oh my
Oh
god.
God, right.
This is what I'm saying.
Is Infantry still with Shane Taylor Productions, or are they? Who are they
They
with?
still over there. They still over
Oh,
there. They haven't really been getting TV time, but they're over there.
there's so many charismatic people. They just don't give TV time.
Mm-hmm. Some of them do have the characters, but don't have the story.
Somebody said Kip. I agree with Kip. I mean, I need
Oh
to see
my
where. Yeah,
god.
because like, where's our stepdaddy?
Y'all tell me. That's what I'm saying. The patriarchy thing, y'all can let it go,
Yeah,
especially while Nick is still in Japan. Y'all can let it go. Like nobody, we probably won't even notice. To be honest, nobody will be asking about it. We could let it go. But yeah, Kip is over there. That's what I'm saying. You're seeing Penelope getting TV time. Kip, what's going on with that?
I think he's
So,
being a dog
no.
dad.
Dog that. What the fuck? Um, that's what I honestly I really don't know. I mean, I think they have a really great roster. Maybe it's too much people, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say it's too much people. Like you were saying earlier, like with wrestling is it's a year thing. Things should be rotated, and instead it just feel like the same people on top all year round. You know, um, yeah. Kip being what you think Kip would be holding the world title? He might be holding it for someone else
He
while
was
they get
wearing
the
a
ring.
goddamn box over his head for like God knows how long before he was
Yeah,
with
I don't know
Christian.
what that was about. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, and even Christian, like Christian, we know what he's capable of doing, but the stepdaddy thing, I think it's okay, but part of the patriarchy, we're over it. 'Cause it's not getting anybody anywhere within that group. So I don't know. No clue. Roberta said, but 10:40 p.m. I'm super late. Have a good night, y'all. Train heading underground. Oh, good
All right,
night.
later.
Well, we about to wrap this up too. Walmart fucked up my order and I ain't had nothing to cook today. Oh my god. William said Taji QGM. Oh no, we did that one already. What he said,
We,
David Valentine.
David, shut up.
Hanging
Shut
out
the
with her
fuck up.
buddy Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, right. Ballet
Yeah,
dancer. I
go
don't know.
next.
Fletcher said a private party, private jobbers. Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Fletcher said Mercedes need 2 more months, I think. Nope, we were way off on that. So by October, then we can push it maybe to the next pay per view and then she can lose the TBS title if they go in that route. If they go in that route, I don't know. We got So Flight B more in the house at 500 days. I mean, I didn't even remember it being that long. I remember Jade. I think they gave Jade that title to hold it tight for Statlander. If y'all really go back
Yep.
for Statlander, I don't think they thought Statlander was gonna be gone that long. They really didn't think so because she was supposed to win it. She got hurt. Then Jade got it, and then what happened? By the time that Jade left, it's Statlander that got the damn title. And that's really where they fucked it up with Taya Valkyrie too, because Taya Valkyrie came to AEW and was already feuding with Jade and losing. Oh my god. Josh Gardner said, he said, I would it would be great to see Maki Ito. Oh, I mean, she's been there a few times. It's been a while. Didn't we see her over there? Maybe like last year. I'm thinking was the last time we seen her in AEW.
Probably.
William said, I would like to see they go over with Penelope Ford getting a new gimmick, just like Megan Bain, something different from the women's side. Well, I do like Megan with Penelope.
Oh yeah, I love them right now.
I like it.
I
I
hope
like,
they just do something, storyline wise with it.
yeah, girl, I don't know about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Kilio said back in the basement. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mercedes is doing Omega belt collector gimmick. Omega is one of her idols. She said it a while ago. He said, "World's End." She drop it. Who's waiting till December? Who's waiting for? Not me. Not me. By then, y'all gonna be sick and tired. If y'all think y'all sick and tired of Moxley right now, Mercedes until World's End with the TBS title and the women's title, no way. No way. Wrestle Dream. Oh, Wrestle Dream. That's before. That's before. Um. Not Forbidden Door. Full Gear. It depends on what day that Wrestle Dream fall on. Then maybe if it's before the 500 something days are up, then they're going to Full Gear with it. Mm-hmm. Soulfly B more said that's possible. Fletcher says we need a women's tag title. I'll take it. At this point, we'll take it.
Yeah, wow.
Kathy, your mom is here. Kathy said, "Oh God, Max Caster is joining." But oh my,
No, we don't need that evil in the world. Stop. Stop.
he said, joining with Ricochet as a loose cannon. Ricochet cut off a Max hair and repackaged Max Caster as a confused factor. Said Max goes full evil like Ricochet is doing. Oh my God, y'all want that?
Not really.
Well, they'll be doing something with him.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not Anthony Bowens because Anthony Bowens joining with Ricochet. No,
No, no, no. He just
no.
yeah.
Oh, and speaking of repackage, whatever Anthony Bowens is doing, that gotta go.
Yeah. They gotta give him something.
I don't. The catchphrase like that whole thing is not for me. It's not for me. We'll see where it go. Fletcher said Max Caster, the Scissor King, Trevor, Scissor me King Ricochet. No, I don't. Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. Now that you said that, never mind. We don't need it. What? Fletcher says Ricochet with Max Caster and a hook. I'm done. What?
No.
That's even
I'm good.
worse. That's even worse. No, thank you. Black Cat said I knew TNA was gonna get out of was gonna get bought out when they fired Scott D'Amore. Oh, lights
Yeah.
out, baby. They're gonna get who they want. They're gonna obviously buy TNA. They're gonna keep the library for themselves. Might put it on Peacock or something for y'all to watch, and the rest is history. We already talked about that months ago. Flutter said new character for Hook, Sammy Guevara, Kip Sabian, and AR Fox. Um, like I said, there's nothing we can do for Hook. Sammy Guevara, I don't know. AR Fox, he don't really have a character, but we could be doing something. We could do something. Dice says Hook doesn't need a new character or gimmick. He needs he needs wrestling classes. I'm like, I agree. He said, or an excursion in Japan. That's what I said. I said, if Hook go to Japan, he's gonna realize this wrestling shit ain't for him. So, like I said, Uncle Sean, come get him. I don't know what we can do. Pleasure said, not gonna lie. Lately when the Gates of Agony come out, Timu Roman Reigns is always laughing weird like Ricochet. I know you're not talking about Bishop Khan.
Mm.
Oh my god! I need to have like a rule in the chat on the screen for all y'all to know who not to slander in the chat. I don't know if I get some agony though. Not with Ricochet, but we'll see. He said, "Why isn't Hook doing the juniors with Wayne and Knight? Because he can't wrestle. They pay people who can wrestle to be on there. Fletcher, Hook, GM. Could you imagine Hook over there? He wouldn't even last. He wouldn't even make it through the flight. Come on, come on. There's just no way." He said, "Oh, Trish Adora isn't doing anything. Yeah, Trish, she just came back from injury. Trish could have been doing something. They're not doing anything." Flutters have been saying for ages, split the roster into Dynamite, Collision, and a solid roster for Ring of Honor. No, I think they should literally split it between AEW and Ring of Honor. Literally, I am actually against splitting rosters, but at this point, in order to really give people time on TV and to help Ring of Honor while we're there, they have to split it for real. But that's a whole different topic. Y'all got we don't even have time to talk about that. Building a Dynamite versus Collision show war would only build AEW even more. Dice says worst thing about being an adult is having to decide and make meals on a daily basis. Well, that is
Well,
true. That's what I'm saying. If I was married
or
to Peace Morto, she could have been cooking right now.
or you know, this is what I do. I just meal prep on the weekend. I make like 2 or 3 things and I just eat it throughout the week.
I Yeah, when you have kids, they don't want to do that.
Oh, and then you have like a giant bag of chicken nuggets in the freezer for to break up the monotony.
I do have one of those. I do have
Yeah.
chicken, but I don't eat chicken nuggets. Like I can't do it. Like when I'm thinking about dinner, like I'm thinking about like a real meal. My daughter, she's like, look, chicken nuggets on a Wednesday is fine with me. I don't know. Kids, they don't want to. The meal prep thing, they don't care for it.
My go
They rather a variety every day of
oh,
something different.
yeah, forget yeah. If I listen, if I had a kid that would not like then you starve. um
It'd be like that. Kathy says, "LOL, Tatiana, just a thought of something. What if they do something where Mystico shows up and then a fake Mystico appear, doppelganger?
Didn't they do that with Sin
They
Cara?
they did that in WWE. Yes, with
Okay.
Sin Cara. Yep, yep, we've already done that." Dice says the 5 tool player needs a immediate repackage. Daddy ass needs to be cut. Absolutely. This is
I
what I
don't
was saying.
yeah.
When Anthony Bowens came that first match back, not even just the first match back, even the next few ones, if you look back and look at the match, it's literally Anthony Bowens doing whatever the hell Billy Gunn has been doing in his career. It's literally that. And it's like, well, how you were supposed to be yourself, but you are doing pretty much all your mentors move in a match. Like, what the fuck? No, that he needs to be packaged. Absolutely. You said Max Caster would fit Ricochet if you think about it. Um,
I mean, I can kind of see it. They're both really fucking annoying sometimes.
yeah.
I
Um,
don't know how Mouthcaster would fit with Ricochet. The only way I could see him fitting is he's just that annoying hype man. The very, very fucking annoying hype man.
right, but now Ricochet's talking about trios. Now, who would have joined them?
Yeah, that's true. I think he's going for the crew, but who knows?
We'll see. Fletcher said, "QGM honest question: would Logan Paul do well in the juniors or G1?
Fuck no. He wouldn't work that hard. All right.
G1 is a no.
G1 definitely no. That schedule is
Definitely.
way too taxing. Like,
Um,
and Best of the Super Juniors,
it's a
listen,
tough schedule too, but
yeah, it's the same format.
he
I don't think he can like he's been pretty much like kind of part-time if I understand this correctly. He
yeah.
couldn't I don't think he could go that long and his like we don't know how he handles injury right now. I don't know anything about like his injury past and how long he takes from like healing and how well he bounces back from healing. But he would have to, like, if he was going to do that, he's going to have to work with a nagging injury. Everybody that comes out of that tournament gets injured at some point.
Absolutely.
Small injury, large injury. Also, I really hate Logan Paul, especially when I saw clips of his fucking reality show. He it didn't surprise me, but apparently it took him a really long time to get over the fact he was having a daughter.
He got kids?
He has a daughter,
Oh.
and
Mm.
it took him it took him a while to get over the fact that he was having a daughter because he's one of those guys who'd rather have a son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting.
He's
Logan
trash.
Paul.
He's trash. He's trash, and
Well,
that didn't
I
surprise me
don't
when he
know.
acted like that on his reality show. He could have not acted like that on his reality show because it's
For the
all
camera?
fucking scripted. Yeah.
Oh.
It was like with the segments, and I'm just like, are you trying to make yourself look that bad?
Why not? Why not? Logan Paul. I've seen him do a few things in the ring where I'm just like, okay, you're doing something. Um, but I really do feel like there is a difference with what y'all seeing in WWE versus what you see in New Japan. And I'll even say that there's a difference between what you see in AEW and New Japan as well. It's different, absolutely different. Somebody like Logan Paul, um, the thing is that to be in that type of tournament, you have to go against other people in your block. If it's this is not one of those things where he not gonna do well.
Yeah. Also, Japan, they
Not
work
gonna do well.
real stiff.
That too.
It's not called strong style. It's called strong style for a reason.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't make it. I don't think so.
No, no, no,
No.
no.
Dice says, "How is STP? Barely getting TV time."
Yep.
He said, "I haven't seen the big black man in forever." Well, he's not getting TV time. Honestly, I don't know if he's injured or anything, but it's been a while. For Shane Taylor being on TV. He said, "That solid. I try to meal prep too."
My go-to for meal prepping is I bulk make bolognese because you can just chuck that in the freezer. Lasagna, also chuckable in the freezer. Chicken soup without the grain, you just make the noodles afterwards. Freezer. A lot of stuff I do in freezer. And
Um,
then like a lot of like soups, like like a squash-based soup,
the only
that
thing
kind of
I do
thing.
is I make smoothies every day.
Ah.
That's all I can do.
I used to do that, yeah.
Because I'm not a breakfast person. I'm not a breakfast person, but lately things have been getting more busy at work, and I find myself like fucking having a headache midway into my shift. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to eat, but maybe if I make a smoothie, I'll feel better. That's worth a little bit, a little bit. Um, David Valentine said, "Where is hologram?"
He was
Well,
just on the
hologram
pre-show, right? On the pay-per-view.
was he? Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
was in a pre-show. The Ring of Honor show that they posted last night on Ring of Honor. It is free for anybody who want to see it on the Ring of Honor channel. They posted it yesterday. He was over there too. He was over there too. Y'all gonna be sick of hologram. They going to Mexico. They gonna push that man to the moon. So if you haven't seen him, you will be seeing him now. Fletcher said, just saying Hook will need a heel faction backing him up against the baby faces.
I don't think
Ricochet,
so.
I personally don't want to see it. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know. Oh, he said, QGM, who's worse, Logan Paul, Andrew Tate, or McGregor?
Well, Andrew Tate was just convicted of rape in the UK.
That's what I
Uh,
heard today, too.
McGregor has been convicted of rape.
Well,
Logan Paul is not a criminal.
that
So,
we know of. Not a
but
convicted criminal.
yeah.
Mm.
Um, the problem is Andrew Tate also has that cam business where he's taken away the girls' passports. So I'd probably rank him
Mm-hmm.
above McGregor than Logan Paul, but McGregor and Tate they're competing for first place, but I'm gonna say Tate for
Insane.
for the cam girl business. Well, not just the cam girl business, just for like, holding women hostage
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
cam girl business, the underage women that he talks to. There's a lot of things he's
Girl,
done.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. They make Logan Paul look like a little princess.
They make Logan Paul look like a nice guy.
I, wild, wild. Fletcher said also Logan is banned from Japan. So
He's
they
not
banned him.
technically he's not banned from Japan. Technically, he
He should
can go
be.
back. He should be. He did a lot of other things besides that suicide forest look at the body.
Mhm.
But technically, it's not an official ban. He just shouldn't come back.
Well, he'll know better to go over there. Obviously.
Well, if he's going for WWE, I heard there was a rumor he was going to go to Japan with WWE at some point. He has to be
Mm-mm.
on his best behavior.
We'll see about that.
Instapot, I slow cook the bolognese, but that's just me during the weekend. But you can do Instapot. I have an Instapot. It makes like stews
Mhm.
under like an hour. I do
Oh,
shredded chicken in like 20 minutes, and then you can toss it up with anything.
if you don't have a slow cooker at home,
Slow cooker, Instapot.
I don't know what you're doing in life. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hell, like even if you just get a cheap slow cooker, like you come home after you just toss everything in, it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Even for people who don't know how to cook, that can be your friend.
You could just throw things in a pot and put like a mixed spice packet, and you're done.
Right. Well, you got to throw the right things in the pot. You
There's
know.
there's a million recipes you can Google. Don't use Chat
Mhm.
GPT, guys. I saw a
Yeah.
man. So I saw a man make a cake with a Chat GPT recipe, and then he's like, "What came out wrong in my cake?" I'm like, just use a real recipe, dude."
Right. I don't know. I don't know. Slow cooker though, you can't go wrong.
No,
You
and
can't
they're
go
cheap.
wrong.
They're real cheap. You can get a real
Mhm.
cheap one too.
Yeah, get it real cheap, and you can have meals up to like 3 days, maybe even more, depending on how many people is eating. Um, I love it. I love it. Y'all can bury me with my slow cooker. I
And
don't even use it for the kids.
your house smells nice when you come home.
I personally have never left the house with the slow cooker on.
Oh, okay,
Not that I don't trust it or anything. I'm more of I just need to be there.
okay,
I get paranoid about stuff like that. I don't think there's an issue or whatever. So like the one that I have, like it has an app where you can control it when you're not around.
okay.
Honestly, I don't know how it works because I never actually used that feature, but it it's gotten me through a lot of great meals. But I've never left the house with it or whatever. Man, I use it for Thanksgiving one because I have a really big one. And I put a turkey in there, and I was like, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but let's see. Woo, Lord have mercy, beautiful, beautiful. Just love seeing the meat fall right off the bone. Oh my god, love it, love it. Killian said they would fold Logan and
Oh
Hook.
yeah, they'd fold
Absolutely,
him in New Japan.
no problem, no problem at all. Norman Vance in the house said certain stuff I love leftovers, Italian tacos, but I'm never really a chicken person. I snack often, though peanuts and chips. Okay, um, tacos is easy to make, and
Yep,
if you have kids, they are not gonna say no.
yep.
Um, Italian, any pasta, the kids they gonna eat it up, no problem. So if we got kids that work. Chicken. Mm, for me, with meat in general, like I can go days without eating meat and I feel fine. You know, some people they feel like they have to have meat with whatever they're eating. That's just a preference or whatnot. Chicken is okay in terms of meat. Chicken is like my least favorite. My least favorite. I would probably have a steak over chicken. Like if I ever go to a restaurant or something and the option is something with chicken or something with red meat, I'll always choose over chicken. Always.
Yeah, I cook mostly with chicken because that's the healthiest option for my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's a pretty picky eater, so he does not like dark meat. So everything I have to cook with is chicken breast. He doesn't like things that are too gamey, so I can't. So like duck, um,
Mm-hmm. I don't
lamb.
think I've ever
That's
had
usually
that.
off the table. So
Duck? Interesting. Lamb, I haven't had that in a long time. Long time. Fletcher said, my breakfast is coffee and a cigarette. I can't eat in the morning. A lot of people are like that, not really hungry in the morning. And I'm more of a don't force yourself type of person. Like if you're not hungry, don't eat. That's how you pick up the bad habit. When because a lot of people are just like, well, you're supposed to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, that may be true, but if your body's not up for it, don't go for it. Don't go for it. He said, I know in America breakfast is a big deal. Um,
I'd say more on the weekends, honestly. Like people just get like a small like breakfast wrap or like a quick bowl of cereal or something or a bagel to go.
mhm.
Most
Mhm.
ties.
Yeah, I only make breakfast on the weekend only because I have a kid. Like if I didn't have a child, it would never be happening. Never. Breakfast, well, I would say what I've noticed is like in America, every meal is a fucking big deal for whatever reason. This is why we're fat as hell. And Uber Eats, they really trying it. They put the Uber Eats with the Uber app just to make sure. Like the other day, I took an Uber home, and they text me while I'm in the Uber saying you can have your Uber stop to get you something to eat. And I said, like, what the fuck? They want us to be fat. I can't take it. I can't take it. Never heard of anything like that in my life. Kathy said, I got one Tati in GM. Who you think in AEW will fit perfect? What? Fit a perfect janitor as his gimmick? Well, Hook not doing anything. Why not? He said using Chat GBT to cook is wild. I mean, I learned how to cook like for my family, but for whatever reason, YouTube is where I really learned how to pick up because like if you grow up in one particular culture, you're eating the same shit all the time. And at some point I was just like, I need something else. I need something else. So YouTube became my best friend just to for other types of food to eat. Fletcher's a perfect janitor. Pastor Briscoe. Oh no, no, no. We're not doing that. Not Mark. Not Mark.
He works too
Um,
hard.
yeah, he put in work. A lot of work. Killian said I slow cook every night. Every night?
Overnight.
Oh, overnight. Oh yeah, overnight. It really depends. If you're having guests over, then overnight, yes. If like you're doing a party or some shit like that, then yeah, I would definitely do overnight. But it really depends. Like growing up, I used to we would have like Thanksgiving would be very early, like barely lunchtime. It's barely brunch by the time you're having Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know about anyone else, but everything would be done overnight. Everything. Flutter said, or AR Fox. Short King the Goat said, I love this episode. I'm intrigued about Tekla, and we have the tag belt. Also, Alexa play My Way Limp Biscuit for the Tony and Mercedes promo. Oh my god. Um, now that you remind me, Jamie Hader, I'm gonna cry about it later.
Yep.
Yeah. Kathy said, Tati, what would you do with Big Bill and Brian Keith? They're not bad as a team. I'm okay with
Yeah,
it.
I'm okay with them continuing.
Mm-hmm. What is that? Should Brian Keith be with Bandito, not
We
hologram?
we don't need we don't need the we don't need the faction. We don't
No,
need to
thank you.
put all the cowboys together.
Flutter said, I don't know what to do with Big Bill and
No,
Brian.
he said, "I know what Tati would."
Oh, I know what Tati would do. Look, um, Big Bill, that's a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man. He's a happily married man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Well, we all can't get what we want in life.
Nope.
Kathy said, I've been saying for ages, hiring Tati as a creative and character develop writer and QGM as the one to come up with ideas. Tony Khan. That's what I'm saying. Tony Khan, where's the contract? GM and I, we're not doing anything. We're not doing
We
anything.
can do wonders for your women's division.
Absolutely, absolutely. David Valentine said hamburger helper and shepherd pies are a good meal.
They are good meals.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, if you make your own hamburger helper, it's very good.
Mm-hmm. Kilneo said I cook all that duck, lamb, goose. I'm waiting to make an ostrich egg.
That's a big egg. I've seen people make omelets with ostrich eggs. It's a big
I
egg.
I didn't know people like that. I didn't know.
It's just a giant chicken egg.
Have you ever had it before?
No, I've just watched too many cooking shows where people use it.
I'll pass on that. Kathy said, "Oh God, Tati Beast Mortos can be amazing TNT champion, someone believable. I said it before. Beast Mortos look better without the mask. I saw his Instagram. Look, baby, ain't nobody stalking his Instagram like me. Okay, TNT title, sure. Like Beast Mortos, he has a look. He has somewhat of a character. They keep starting something with him and then just kind of writing him off. I don't know what's going on.
The problem is, I don't think, like I've said before, I don't think you can take his gimmick very far, especially if he doesn't talk.
He growls. That's communication,
He-
GM.
A lot of
That's,
us can't interpret growls unless there's subtitles on the screen.
we can
And then you're
pretend like we know.
and then you get, if you put subtitles on the screen, then you go into comedic territory.
Uh,
I know.
well, when you put it that way, um, maybe he needs a manager that can translate.
Maybe.
I volunteer to translate. Why not? Kathy said that's a good one, Fletcher. Mark Briscoe. Fletcher says I miss the Bang Bang Gang.
I miss
That's
Juice.
another
I
one.
miss the Bang Bang Gang too.
Damn,
Uh,
Juice been gone for a while.
yeah.
Damn.
Juice,
And
Eddie.
then
God, I miss Eddie so much.
Jay White. Oh my god. Eddie
I think
Kingston would have shut this whole thing down with the Death Riders a long time ago.
Eddie Kingston's my favorite AEW wrestler, honestly.
Yeah. How could you not like him?
Yeah.
He'll be back. I don't know when. Um, all in. Don't even think about it. We got Hangman on the table. That's what we're rolling with right now. Kilneal said giant deviled egg.
I couldn't eat that much yolk.
With I need to see what this ostrich egg look like and what comes out of it because I don't know.
It's yeah, just an egg.
Kathy said Anna Jane Harley. How we feeling about the duo? I said before Tati Harley and Nylander Rose could be tag team. Harley and Nyla would be cool too.
Yeah. I mean
Oh,
Nyla.
it would be funny
I
as
miss
hell together.
Nyla.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is Nyla doing? Nyla. I've been seeing Nyla posting pictures on Instagram and stuff. Nyla's not wrestling. I don't think Nyla is injured. At least it don't appear
It
to
doesn't
be. But
seem to. God, I miss her
what's
too.
going
Like she
on?
has such a great personality. She kills it every time she goes on commentary for Mr. Wrestling.
I don't know if you ever saw when Nyla and Athena was feuding for the Ring of Honor
I
Women's
did see
title.
some of those highlights. Yeah.
They killed it. She was great. The feud was really good, and they cut it short. I don't know what the hell happened. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't think anybody was expecting for her to win the title, but the feud was definitely entertaining. And what happened out of it? Nothing. Nothing. Blackstar said they have way too many wrestlers. You kind of need to loosen the roster by at least 25. WWE by at 30. 25. You talking about letting 25 people go?
I never want to think about that. I couldn't run a company. I couldn't fire people if I had budget cuts.
Right, but then that's when you have to like not be trigger happy and hire everybody.
That's true.
You're gonna have to realize that all right, if I hire too many people, what am I going to do with them? And
That's
we are
true.
at that point where it's just like I do think like I said, if they were to be able to plan things out between Ring of Honor and Collision and Dynamite, should they even have Rampage and they still couldn't do it?
Yeah.
Um, they could have really done something with that. He said Anna needs to be sent back to Ring of Honor full time. I will repackage her as a female Baywatch to go to the beach. How cool would that be? Tony Khan, listen to me. Well, Anna Jay was on Ring of Honor. Didn't last long. So she went over to Stardom, and I think that really helped elevate her
Oh yeah.
style. Um, and when she came back, who she was feuding with? She was feuding with Mariah. There we go, Mariah for a little bit, and then it went nowhere. But I think I like her with what she's doing with Harley. We'll see where it go. Killian said, big get together dish, but people are gonna try to double dip. Now,
Yeah.
not over here,
Like
baby.
it's like what they like in Seinfeld. It's like putting your mouth into dip when you double dip.
Double dip. Oh my god. You the one the like I don't like anybody double dipping, but when kids do it, oh, you don't know where their hands been, you don't know where their mouths been, none of that shit. Oh, I can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Kathy said, Tati, you want to laugh. Oh boy, I wish QGM was here tomorrow. Tati, our boy hologram, is in a team with ECW legend. Hold on, am I reading that right? Rhino on Ring of Honor. Also, our boy Lance Archer. Well, I did not see that card. I'm gonna check that out. See what it's looking like. Um, Fletcher said, don't need to fire them. Put some on Ring of Honor, and like I said, split into two or even three rosters. Um, if y'all just give it a try with everybody, if it don't work, then if you have to let people go, then you have to let people go. But when y'all not trying, y'all letting people go, it actually sucks even more. He said, TK been cleaning house lately. Fletcher, I think Tony is sending Taya to CMLL, Diana to the Indies. Blaster said, turn Ring of Honor into an NXT, take your prospects to ROH, and if you're not using them effectively, fire them. He said the ones that he can't use, just loan to CMLL, New Japan, HOG, or Rev Pro. No need to fire them. Right. I mean, they can try different things, and if it don't work out, then I could understand. But if you're not trying, it just doesn't make sense. Hook, New Japan, he can be a good fit there. New Japan do character or gimmick for a wrestler. Anyway,
He would die.
what GM said.
Can you imagine like somebody like I know Godo can work stiff. Can you imagine like Godo slapping the shit out of Hook?
GM, even though the young lions would take Hook and destroy him. Destroy him. If anybody who's saying they want Hook in New Japan, y'all wishing death on that kid. Let him, like I said, Uncle Sean come get him. That's all we can do. Let them figure out if anything can be helped. How long he been over there? The whole 6 years, maybe 5. There's no hope. There's nothing we can do. Sorry, Hook. Sorry. Beast Mortos versus King Leo for the TNT Championship. Who wins and why? Don't do that. How am I going to choose? Beast Mortos, King Leo, GM.
I mean, sorry, King Leo, Beast Mortos would kill you. Literally.
GM said it. She said it.
I'm just thinking logically.
Fletcher says, yeah, Diana is doing Rev Pro. Hook would fit in HOG. HOG! They'll kill him there too. Um, Blackstar says, so Tony Khan cannot use them again. Who are you talking about? Top Flight, Ring of Honor, AR Fox. Well, they've been over there already. Nothing really happened over there for them. AR Fox could be used in AEW. Yeah, I mean, I like him there. Y'all hear every time he come out there how the crowd is, they're cheering for him. They want to see more of AR Fox. There's so much more they can do with him.
I love AR Fox, but you know, they have to give him
Kalia,
something to do.
Kalia said I'm folded right now. He said Fox been delivering every time. Oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. He
100%.
just he needs to work on the mic. I don't think he's ever even gotten a microphone and said anything in AEW. Not that
I
I can
think I
remember.
think he's delivered a couple promos in Lucha Underground, but then again, he was playing as the soldier that got left behind by Killshot.
Hmm.
It's good when you have a direction to go, but
Dang, they fucked up the whole thing. He could have been in that the what's the name of that group that was doing with Swerve and Prince Nana and them? He was there for like 2 weeks and then whatever. I'm not
the
gonna get into it.
the Mogul Embassy.
Mogul MC, there we go. Damn, you remember Swerve was with you know what, GM, let me not do it. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about. I can't even
yeah,
believe they put Swerve with them. I can't
yeah,
even believe it.
yep,
I don't know what that was a rough time. Rough time.
yep.
Oh, Jay Lethal with Ricochet. What do you think
I
about that?
don't know. Team Bald, I guess.
They need one more ball guy. One more ball guy. But if it's them two, one more ball guy. Why not?
Sanjay.
Sanj-
He's not doing anything.
we don't need him in the ring. We
He
don't need him in
doesn't
the
have
ring.
to be in the ring. He just be a manager.
We pass on that. We pass. Jelly took up something else to do. Dice said Hook would not fit in HOG. That's what I'm saying. They'll kill him too. It is what it is. Kathy said Jay Lethal, charisma, and guess what? Bald. Oh my god. Um, he said, Tati, we talked about repackage, excuse me, for a second cough. Jamie hater. Don't do Jamie like that. Don't do Jamie like that. Hey, Jamie, did y'all see Jamie outfit today? She was wearing them pants. She
Yep.
looked great.
He always
She looked
looks good.
great. I know a lot of people say they don't like the look. However, what are we doing at this point? Tekla literally just came tonight, just got to AEW and already attacked her after she took a devastating loss to see. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she's gonna get beaten up. Tekla's gonna kill her.
Would this have been a sacrifice that I would have made? Not with Jamie.
Probably not.
Not with Jamie. Somebody else back there could have taken it.
What, you
Right?
want her to fucking take out Queen Amanada?
No, well, hold on. Not our girl Queen Amnada. Who could have we used? Damn. Just not Jamie Hayter. It would have
Okay.
been somebody
Sky
else.
Blue. Well, they're both heels. You gotta do a
No, no,
face.
no,
That's
that's fine.
that's the issue.
Baby face. I'm gonna sound like a hater, but Yuka ain't doing a damn thing but taking Takesha from us. So fuck it.
No, I know.
Fuck it. It could have been her. It could have been her. Why not?
No.
Why not? Babyface, right? Why not?
Isn't she a raging murderer in kayfabe with like RJ City?
Oh, I did like that episode. But she ain't gonna do all that in the ring. That could have been a sacrifice. We would have taken it. We would have taken it. People would have felt some type of way anyway because this is Yuka we talking about. Like, who would want Yuka to be attacked?
That's
Jamie
true.
Hayter didn't deserve that. Plus, I just sent Hook to the PC. They can have him. I'll drive him there myself. Blaster said you have the kingdom. Oh my god, the kingdom.
Yeah,
They
Kingdom's
fucked.
not
They
doing
fucked that up.
anything.
They fucked that up. You're not using them. You have top flight. They are top jobbers. Just reading the comments.
Yep.
Dice says send him to MLW. MLW.
They'll kill him there too.
They'll kill him there too. Suzuki over there.
Ugh.
Um,
He'll be
Cruz
dead
over
in
there.
2 minutes.
Alex Hammerstone over there. He'll be dead. There's nothing we can do, y'all. Like I said, Uncle Sean, y'all see what y'all can do. Y'all got Lexus King over there. If they can do something with that, they can take Hook and see what they can do. Dante Fox versus Killshot Lucha Underground. Season three stages of hell. It's a must watch, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kathy said, Tachi, my gut is telling me Will Ospreay is turning heel IDKY. Oh, well, that's possible. I wasn't thinking of that. Um, I think more people were probably thinking that Swerve was going to get out of whatever his feelings and join them. We'll see. He said, just hope CMLL don't sign Del Rio. That's not happening. That's not happening. He's going to have to go somewhere else. Said I hope Swerve don't turn, but we'll see though. Kenny Omega's the one turning heel. I don't know about that. He said, let's see, Fletcher, you realized there was no Bucks. Bucks turn on Okada at All In, um, helping Omega out. We'll see about that.
Mm.
So it might have been onto something there with was Omega and Hangman in the segment, but no Bucks. Let's see. Bucks turn on Okada. And Blackstar said it's time to go elsewhere. Cody Rhodes got fired from WWE. Did the greatest betting on yourself in history. Is time to have free agency and wrestling trades and wrestling. Things can work out. Well, they could. They could. Fletcher said we are full, Cody. For everybody who wants to come to AEW, we're full right now. Let us figure out what we got to do with whoever's over here, and then we'll see what we can do. Like 2027 or something like that. We'll see about that. All right, yeah, we've made it to the end of the chat. Tomorrow, Ring of Honor. I will be live for that. And Friday, what are we doing on Friday? Well, Friday is SmackDown, so that's over on King Leo's channel. And then Saturday we have Collision. Collision won't be on at its normal time. Whenever they're ready is when they're ready. I don't know what's going on Saturday, whatever game or whatever's going on. So we'll just wait on that whenever they're ready for that.
And
Anything
then
else?
Mystery Wrestling on Sunday. I have to make the
Yes,
thumbnail for
Mystery
it.
Wrestling. Over on GM channel on Sunday, Mystery Wrestling. The show is free to watch live. So GM will put the show. Where are you gonna put it at?
I
Like,
put it in the description. I put Evo Uno's Twitch in my description all the time, and I tell people
okay.
like you can just click on it and it's free while it's live. The highlight of the show is the loser leaves mystery wrestling match with Cecil Nix and London Lightning.
Hmm.
And I showed you guys the poster. It is a Twilight-esque poster.
They really made that for the show. I thought that was
Yeah,
a joke.
they made it for the show.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke, but okay,
No,
it
it's
works.
100%. It's on their Instagram. And Simon Miller will be on the show. And Top Dog, the hot dog vendor,
Commentary. Who's
is
doing commentary?
Top Dog, the hot dog vendor.
Oh, for commentary. Okay.
Yeah, so Evo Uno on him.
Okay.
I'm
Not
sure.
bad.
I'm sure Glizzy will be on the desk. That his stuffed hot dog.
Yeah, getting some. I can't. I can't. The
I
joke right
mean,
itself.
the only thing better that would make commentary better was if like Cocaine Bear was there the whole time. I'm
Oh
sure
my
he might show up on
god.
the show though, or Sasquatch.
Oh, wait a minute. The video you sent me with them
The
doing the
roast.
roast.
Oh yeah, see,
How you gonna be at Sasquatch's house and y'all beating him up?
well,
That's basically his house.
he stole like Stu's hot dog.
So if you at my house and you bring food and you gonna tell me not to eat, there's no way.
I think he could have gotten his own hot dog, but it is Stu.
I'm gonna help
Would you,
myself.
if you had to steal anybody's hot dog at a roast, would you steal Stu's?
No. No, so you got a point on that. You got a point on that.
He's the last person I'd steal a hot dog from.
Oh, we forgot to say Daniel Garcia. I see y'all putting Daniel Garcia name in the chat. Daniel Garcia, baby, we gotta start from scratch.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I
He
don't know.
signed that new contract, so I don't know, but we gotta start from scratch.
Yeah, we might.
Do that.
I'm gonna. I don't like this, but we probably have to get rid of the dancing. Yeah.
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 He said Garcia will turn heel, joining FTR.
I
Nothing.
thought that was gonna happen during the pay per view, but it didn't.
I don't. I no. I wouldn't care for that to happen. I wouldn't care for that. Heel FTR versus Cope and Christian and Wayne. Um, for All In, I don't know. I don't know. Kathy said QGM Bubbles bring back memories. Jason movies horror film. or Freddy Krueger when kids blow bubbles sing his song. I haven't seen those movies in so long. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right, you guys, you've had us long enough. Tomorrow, Ring of Honor. See you then. Good night.